Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy 4th of July weekend. We've got a very special show for this Saturday live from Los Angeles, and it is all about savings. It's jewelry you know, it's some new pieces as well, and it's anything you may have missed over the last couple of days because we actually kicked off the party a bit early here on Wednesday night. If you've had a busy holiday weekend so far, we're happy to help you out. If there's anything you missed, we have not been melting yet from the weekend, respecting the fact that it is a busy travel weekend and a busy week for just again being busy with family and friends. So we hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. And of course, here today again to celebrate the best in jewelry. It is all about fabulous buys. Of course, if you don't know, we're taking 10% off everything that you shop for here today. That includes, again, anything you may have missed from last night. And it was a busy night last night, so you may have had other plans. Well, if you've had a chance to catch up, check and see if your piece is still here. And then also, same goes for Wednesday and Thursday. And then, of course, get ready for a brand new selection today that includes some trios to tell you about as we get started, because there are some really fabulous ideas here in 3 categories. If you're looking for Mandarin garnet, if you're looking for pink diamond in a bigger size, or if you're looking for Paraiba. You can't name 3 more rare stones. It really is a selection of, we figured if we're putting things on sale and everything is here for 10% off, we might as well showcase some of the more rare exotic items, right? So that's what we're going to do here today. We've got the wheels that I've selected for you have actually those 3 categories, which are 3 of the rarest, most important, most expensive stones out there today, but we're going to discount them down in a wheel form, plus you get your 10% off, so you have some last minute chances to get those Paraibas, those pink diamonds, and those Mandarin garnets, which nothing is elevating more in price right now than those 3 stones. So we're going to bring them to you in the best quality we can, plus we do have a whole assortment. I gotta say, it's a returning favorite. It's our smile necklace. It is the perfect, like a diamond collar without being as formal as a collar, without being as dressy as a collar. It's our smile necklace. It's returning, and it's one of the few pieces that has not yet had a new price increase based on just gold alone. So we're gonna see that. We also have Tanzanite, just one. Unless you have a request, I have 1 Tanzanite, but the good news is it's pretty wearable for a lot of folks. It's 2.5 carats in a cushion cut square. It's in our bridge. Also have the return. Oh, this is exciting because it was last week, just a week ago today, we had a 5-stone yellow diamond band. I've got the white diamond band if anyone's interested, because obviously that is something that a lot of you asked about last week. So we do have a 5-stone classic white diamond band for you as well. And some hoop earrings, and what would a show be in July without some rubies? I've got those too. And Colombian emerald at its best variety. You name it, we got it. It really is. It's tough to stump us when it comes to jewelry and gems. So if there's anything you want to add to the collection, this is a great weekend to do it with the values as strong as they are. And one of my favorite things about this event is we are incorporating quite a few brand new. So you're going to see one of those right now. Take a look at this. It's a brand new opal. It is a fabulous piece, 112. It is 8870, and thrilled to bring it to you in platinum. Now it's a 98-point opal, but it's certainly going to look a lot bigger than that. Oh, and remember the other thing, it's one of a kinds for the most part. I don't know if there's really any exceptions besides some diamond pieces today. So it's going to be, excuse me, one of a kinds. Dial in early so you can get in on those favorites, and we want to make sure you get everything you've ever wanted in jewelry. It's a great weekend to do it as we just get here embarked on summer. So, and you know, you got special events coming up and all kinds of wonderful opportunities in the future where you want to have those jewelry pieces that you feel so good wearing. So isn't that what jewelry is? It's about a feeling more than it's about a, you know, a piece necessarily. It's about, you know, there are very few things in life that actually can create a fabulous feeling from a thing. And that's what I think jewelry does so well. So 98 points actually on this one, 98 points in the opal and 8 points in the diamond weight. And then you've got a wider platinum band, but are you ready for this? Wait for it. Wait for it, because we know that it's moving a little bit left to right, but watch the colors that come on through. There are intense reds and yellows all the way through this stone, which we don't normally see in the lightning ridge. Sometimes they're just blue and green, and that's pretty much it. And then you do have, it's a blue based stone, but you're going to have some yellows, some really bright reds, and even some turquoise aquas coming through as well. Now let me flip it around here up close so you can see here what it's going to look like when you see it from that direction, because it's like all the patterns change, and every time you look at your opal, it's giving you a different type of look and feel. So let me show it to you on the hand here. We've got a platinum piece It is a one of a kind like opals always are. And we've got a better than $3,299. Let me see if I can just walk around here and zoom back my camera just a bit for you so we can get kind of like to keep the hand shot as consistent as possible so you guys get the whole point of putting it on the hand is just to see the size and get a sense of the scale, right? So always like to have that at the same distance. But here we are, one only, and stays in platinum, but we're going to size for you. As usual, free sizing, free shipping, all of that. Part of our same kind of, again, just the luxury of shopping here is that you get all those extra bonuses and benefits, but it's not even $3,000 or $29,000 or $19.99. What a way to celebrate a holiday weekend. Sit back, kick back. Maybe it's been a late night last night, right? Maybe you're out partying. And so maybe today's just the day you stay in and enjoy some jewelry coming to you. Don't even have to leave the house to shop the best jewelry in the world. It all comes right to your doorstep. And this is going to be $9.99 only. Of course, $100 extra off because there's a 10% off discount as well. So you get all those amazing colors and only going to be just that one. And I love that there's like a segment for each diamond you have. So it's part of the design element. It's not just as simple as, hey, here are some diamonds. It's about building them into these unique design elements that have their own shapes as well. So it's like it's creating the design for you with those diamonds individually housed in each section. So really just detail is what we love, and every single piece, I think you'll find that with our jewelry if you're new to us, is that every single piece is really different and unusual and has its own special qualities and features to it. So that'll be $8.99 on a really rare, and you saw again, 98 points is great, but it looks double that at least because it is opal. That's one of the hallmarks and characteristics of opal. They will always look at least double what they weigh because they are so much less dense than every other stone out there. So really, really special. Well, thank you so much. Hi, Kirsten. Thank you. We are just continuing. I know a lot of us get sad when, oh, the big fireworks displays are over and the grand finale was stunning, but then, oh, there's a letdown, right? Not here. That's the thing about jewelry is you can always have color and beauty and sparkle in your life every day. And that's what I love about jewelry so much. So, hey there, Kathy in New York. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, Kirsten. And again, thank you, Sally, very much. I appreciate you being with us, guys, in this morning show. And that is amazing. All right, so here we go. $9.99 to $8.99. Let's talk about Panthers and Paraibas, but not together. Although I would love to see a Panther and Paraiba one day. I really would. Well, we did have that one. Remember, it was like a brooch and it had the satin finishing and there were a couple of Paraibas. Anyone remember that? Anyway, that was a long time ago. We have a Conch pearl discount, by the way, if you've been waiting on a big one. And then I want to show you this because, you know, early in the show, I know it's long before everybody gathers. You know, the longer you're on the air, the more and more people gather on the show. Well, take a look at this. This is why I show some of the more really statement values here early because we don't want people missing out, but you know, that's inevitable when you've got values and one of a kinds the way we do. So I wanted to show you this necklace because it's brand new as well and it's 8822 and it's platinum as well, but it's got an emerald with diamonds and just outstanding. This is a full necklace, not just a pendant, of course. You've got this length here, which is going to give you, oh my, it's a beautiful Rolo link, and then you've got no adjustability here, so I'm gonna have to, looks like a 17-inch or so, so we'll check that. But diamonds up top. The emerald is going to be a 51 pointer with 40 points in diamonds as well, and there is one sensational value coming your way. It is a really substantial platinum piece, and that is lovely. But again, here's another stone like opal that also faces up much larger than it weighs, so 51 point is not something I don't think anyone would guess. Even, you know, well-heeled, really, you know, just veterans to the business, you're really, I think, always surprised. I find I am always surprised looking at the size of an emerald versus what it actually weighs. Here's a look at it from a distance on the neckline so you can see it a little bit more clearly from a scale perspective so you can get another look at it here. But what do you think? That bright green that is just glowing. Love that little almost dove's tail design at the top. And then, of course, you've got that beautiful glowing emerald. It's about as bright and clean as it gets in emerald, and we love to see that. But this is a major value. So get on those phone lines because that's why we're having it so early in the show here and welcoming you into a fabulous, fabulous day. I hope that, again, your holiday weekend just continues with all the excitement we love. I'm going to have everyone look at the opal real quick, Tony, because I just want to just double check this instead of estimating it. I'm going to double check the length for everybody just because obviously that's important. And this one is not adjustable. So I want to make sure everybody is clear on what it is. And it is going to be a 17. So that's what I predicted just by looking, and yeah, 17 inches. So I'll show you again in a moment where that, I'm going to clasp it again here for you. Really nice, big, I would say more of a senorita clasp because some of the spring rings are really teeny. This one's got a good size spring ring clasp. So even if you go extra long with your stiletto nails, you're okay. You got a great way where it's easy to clasp it and put it on. So let me show you where 17 hits now that I know that verified it's about 17 inches. That's where it hits on me. So if you have an average size neckline, you can expect 17 to sit right about there on the neckline when that is wrapped around your neck there. So you've got a beautiful look, and it's not going to be, well, it's a very expensive looking a necklace, isn't it? And what we're going to do is make it very affordable. And I will give you an up close on the emerald as well, just so that you don't feel like you're missing out on any particular aspect of this piece, because they're all important. And let me know who's got that opal, because that is not supposed to stick around at a price tag like $9.99. But I do want to show you here. There's the gorgeous clarity you're getting on that emerald. And then I'll show you with this turned design here, so you can see that dove's tail design and all the bigger diamonds you're getting as well. So, excuse me, it's always takes a minute for the voice to warm up, that quick turnaround time from last night to this morning, so bear with me. But that's going to be a beautiful emerald, and we'll do it for, oh, I don't want to do it for $49.99. Let's make it really affordable and easy, and that is one gorgeous emerald. And then we'll go back to the hand. Just want you to see the up close there, because this is just outstanding all the way through, and we'll make it, okay, under $2,000. Really want to send some jewelry out this weekend. We got 2 more days to celebrate 4th of July weekend, 10% off. So how about we make this easy on one-of-a-kind pieces and make this better than 19, better than 18, 17. Yes, it's platinum. Yes, it's an entire necklace. Nothing else we can do except make it that super value where you're just going, how did they do that? It's an emerald alone that would be more than $17.99, that's for sure. But we're going to give you a better than 17, better than 16, better than 15. Let's make it $14.99. Yes, nobody does jewelry like we do. We understand that. That's why you're here. It's a million trillion things you could be watching or doing right now on a Saturday afternoon. And we are so proud to know that it's the jewelry and the values and the one-of-a-kinds and the new and this sale that brings us back to a Saturday morning of showing amazing pieces like that for what would be actually $13.49 at checkout. So we'll give that a few seconds. Then I do have a new indicolite. I know we had one the other day. It was gone in about 2 seconds. We've got another one here for you today that is going to be outstanding, and it's big. It's a 223. That's my number. So we've got a 223 indicolite coming up, and this is our one and only emerald and platinum necklace. Oh, hallelujah. That's so beautiful. Okay, so we'll leave them here, and I'll just keep moving because I know you guys know. You know value when you see it. Here's my, oh, I'm not waiting. Look at that. It is beautiful and clean, and that's always the challenge is we want these tourmalines, whether they be greens or blues and greens where they combine. We want them to be lively and bright with color. We don't want them to be like so many tourmalines are, where it's overly saturated. That's the problem with tourmalines. If there is a problem with tourmalines, it's a rare exotic family of gems. We know that it's a category we don't get to see, but we understand that a lot of times they just, especially in the green category, anything in the blues and greens, they get really, really dark, really, really fast, and then suddenly you're going, where's my color? Where's that beautiful, bright kind of peacock teal I want to see? That's what you're getting here, no doubt about it. And we have a beautiful value coming up where it's not going to be, oh, and we've got 112-8660. That is a 2-carat 23 stone. I love that carat weight. That's going to be a beautiful way to go if you like tourmalines in an exotic there. And we'll make it 39 points in diamonds on the split shank on the side. So a little bit of that kind of bowed out design that we love to see, where it gives you a wider piece, but it still makes it really comfortable. It's really wearable. There's not a struggle to feel like, oh, it's too hot outside to wear the big heavy jewelry. You never go through that in summer. Like, I'm putting my big jewelry aside because it's just too warm, right? Because you want those pieces that feel good on the hand, that are, you know, breezy and light and all that. But we love a good platinum weight or a good gold weight, and this is platinum. So platinum setting, lots of diamonds around it. And then, of course, we will see some Paraiba. And this has got that great blue-green. And let me see here. I think there's a little thread in the back I'm seeing, so I don't know if I can get to that. I'm gonna try my best here as I try it on to get that little thread in the back. Got that out. So look at that beautiful color. What do you say? This one will be, okay, not $49.99. Again, we got another we've got a $5,000 necklace still sitting here for $14.99. Amazing. This one's going to be super, super affordable for indicolite. That's one of the rarest categories of tourmaline to get. Of course, this is really second only to Paraibas and rubolites as far as real collectability. I always say indicolites to me and rubolites tend to be tied in their rarity right beneath and right under the copper bearings. So it's a huge value. It's got the great platinum as well. We're going to size it for you, so need not worry about where it's at now. It's about a 5. Here's what I'll do. Not going to be $49, $39, or $29. I want to take it under $2,000 for you. It's a one only. That's the piece you get. Can't change the metal color. It's platinum only. So we'll just make sure it goes very, very quickly. How do we do that? Well, you think you're seeing the values. I get to discount, you get to discount. We all are discounting on this holiday sale event, and it's not even $19.99, only one. So come on in early. Happy Saturday. Saturdays were made for shopping, I believe. Made for shopping, made for savings, made for sales, and no better way to celebrate a holiday weekend than some amazing jewelry. So when the holiday weekend's over and you're going, oh, back to reality, nice to know that a piece of jewelry is making its way to your house to really brighten up your day, whether that's next Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or whenever it is. All right, so let's blow it out. Actually, let's make it $16.99. That's a one only as well. So you get another $300 savings that I gave you, and then you're going to take $170 off that. So about $470 saved just in the last couple of seconds here that we've been talking about it. And $16.99, of course, comes down to $15.29. Yes. Again on the hand, here it is. So this is what I marvel at, because like I was showing you with the elevators of light effect you're seeing there, that I think if you need proof that it's got that bright open color and it's not overly dark, I think that's it. Because when you see the way that that color ripples through it, it looks like separate waterfalls going through that stone. That's beautiful cutting, playing with great clarity all together. And it is only it's only $15.29 and 10 cents. So a better value than what you're even seeing on the air. And that's what it looks like on with that split style shank. And of course in platinum, which is the white metal, which I think is gorgeous with that particular stone. So this is a one only. It's gone. Congratulations. I have my newest. This is like the Panther where you're getting the full Panther style, and he's kind of just chill, right? He's chilling, he's relaxing, he's laying low, and most of them are more aggressive, right? They're more like they're grabbing onto something, their mouth is open. This one is just kind of the full body Panther. It's not just the Panther head, it's the full body laying here, and I imagine he's like, you know, in the big open space and just kind of relaxing and enjoying maybe a beautiful sunset. It's just he's very relaxed, very serene, and that is something that, oh yeah, jewelry can be serene. 112-7451, because some they can be menacing, they can be aggressive, they can be a little bit we love fierce. This one's still fierce. I mean, this Panther's got its diamonds, and it's 18 karat gold as well. So 7451, it's a one only, but see how he's just hanging out, and he's just relaxing, and yet you see all the details of the face, and then you've got that a little bit of white rhodium there, which is going to be the collar, or some of us might like to think of it, a necklace. Peanut doesn't wear collars, but she wears necklaces, right? That we know. She's my girl. Yeah, she's like mother, like daughter. So here we go with 82 points in diamonds all across the way. And then we are ready to blow out, oh, big Panther, lots of 18 karat gold. Should never be less than $59.99. Who got our indicolite, by the way? Cindy in Idaho, wonderful. Thank you so much, Cindy. We'll have it right out to you. Enjoy. Hey, FYI, the opal and the fabulous emerald necklace that were both really affordable, still here in the show. So if you want to get those, you know those first pieces always get some attention later. So we will get those out to you if you'd like to go ahead and snag those one-of-a-kinds. But here is the Panther. Let me try him on the hand here as well so you can see how that's going to look from a distance, because that's a big ring. Nobody's missing that one. And it's amazing to do these details where as a designer myself, it's really tough to do. I love detailed designs, and I'm always wanting to put together creative and different looks, but it's tough when it's all said and done in gold and diamonds to look proper, where you can actually see what it is and notice the details from afar, because that is how jewelry, after all, is usually seen. We want it to be readable, if you will, and recognizable from a distance away, because not everyone's up close. So I like pieces that still, again, stand out, and you can definitely tell what the designer inspiration was. But this is under $2,000. Talk about a sale. There we go again with that sale event pricing, and it's not going to be $59, $49, $39. We got the yeah, he's not going to be relaxed when he finds out how low I'm going. This is just really stunning. It's a lot of 18 karat gold. And 18 karat gold is a big upgrade. It always has been. It's even bigger now in today's gold era than it's ever been before. So you've got an extremely important piece here. And no, it will not be $3,000, $2,000, or even $19.99. We're going to blow it out for you. That's what we're doing. It's the big sale event you've been waiting for and wishing for. And here's what I'll do. I will make this only $18.88. That way, when you save another $188, you're going to get this piece, in which this is incredible. It's only $16.99 and 20 cents at checkout. So highly recommend that. Then we have a new, this is a blue sapphire that I'm going to tell you, I don't know. It has more purple than I've ever seen a sapphire bring, even ones that are regarded as purple sapphires. We have a brand new designer band style. Oh, it's It's maybe my favorite new design we've seen in months, but we're gonna bring that out too, and it's an emerald cut sapphire. Where do you see it? Got blues and purples together. It's stunning. We also have emerald cut Tanzanite earrings. I have a major reduction in a conch pearl, so might as well bring that out early. Let me know on our Panther piece, and then here's the conch pearl. Wow. This is the softer side of conch pearls, which I actually find prettier. I don't know what it is. I'm a pink girl. I love pink. And when they get into the hot pinky reds, I almost prefer these lighter pinks that we get for you sometimes, which is a very big 2 karat 12. And we know this is one of the more exotic stones in the world overall. So to see one here today at a markdown like this is pretty sensational. I'm very excited to have it for you. It is $71.39. Very excited to have a conch pearl with big diamonds, because if you're going to use the big 212 conch pearl, which is, remember how the mollusk makes it, it's not the oyster we're used to seeing traditional pearls come from. It's the queen conch sea snail shell. So it's a whole different level. And this is a 212 that's rarely found, because it's not like every one of those queen conch shells gives us a conch pearl. Quite the contrary, it is a very small percentage. It's about 1 out of every 10,000 roughly that gives us a queen conch pearl. So this is really important. It's a platinum setting. This is certainly as large as they get. Typically the largest I've ever had here was 4 karat. There's really been not much in the 3 karat range, but then this 212 is one of the sensational ones. Now keep in mind, the 4 karat is over 10 grand. So that's a little more money certainly. If you would like though, this one is why I'm so excited to bring it out early, is because it's really affordable for what this is. And that's platinum with the 212. It's got 88 points in the diamonds, but notice how big they are. They're really good. And then what they do is they separate. So the bigger diamonds are actually, you can see when the light hits the surface of the diamonds, they're actually marquise cuts. And then they fill it in by adding the rounds basically between the marquise cuts. So it's very interesting. It creates this very solid kind of beautiful form and finish. So you see that? See how I'm going to try to reflect the light right off that. See that marquise there that's on the left? So that's where you see the marquise, and then it's the rounds mixed in. So that's why it has this very bold halo. And it is truly, this used to be $79.99. It's got, love that little wave of platinum. So it's not just that straight across simple band. Heavy platinum weight, I will say. And this is going to be a one only, and it's just that soft, true shell pink that I love. It's like that baby pink that is so attractive. I love these even more than the more pinky reds, because I don't know, I think they look more luxury in this particular color. And again, there's just a difference in the color. They're made with the nacre of the stone, so, or rather of the shell, so it's why they vary a bit. They're all different. And this has that perfect kind of roval shape, more rovally than it is oval, and not Baroque where some are as well. So you've got a great size here, and we're taking it down from $79.99. First caller gets it. It's obviously only one. This is the biggest markdown I've seen on a conch pearl, and certainly provides you a way to affordably get a bigger stone. And that's what's so impressive here about this one. It is not going to be $79, $69, $59, $49. We are going all-time lows. It's the perfect time to shop whatever it is you've been thinking about, or maybe just whatever you see that you fall in love with instantly. Sometimes we don't need to think about a piece very long. In jewelry, usually it's those really quick reactions, those visceral reactions that tell us it's a piece we gotta have. And this is not $49 or $39. It is so incredible. And that's a 212, second largest that's here. And we're gonna make this one and only. It's only $2,999. Don't forget about that extra bonus, which is saving you $300 more to make it $26.99. And then get ready, we've got our Mandarin deal. Mandarin wheel, pink diamond wheel, and yes, Paraibas. Light 1 carat, Paraiba tourmalines also coming up. If you have any requests at all, get those in, because that is what today is about. We'd love to get the requests in. Whatever you want to see, what have you been thinking about? Is there something you want to check on availability? See it recap. That's always what I recommend. You guys want to see an important sapphire? Look at this. This is sapphire. Blue, purple. In person, it's more purple. I am crazy about this mounting. Intricacy? Yeah, beyond. I have never seen a detail like this. It is like 2 layers of scroll work in a mounting. It is gorgeous and different and bold. And that's going to be item number 1128696. Yes. Sandra in New Jersey. Wow, Sandra, it was a 549 if I'm not mistaken, right? Are you talking about that dome ring? Wow. Thank you, Sandra, so much. Enjoy it. It's beautiful. Did she need to see it again or anything, or she's all good? All right, so thank you, Sandra. Thank you for shopping with me today, and happy 4th weekend. Boy, she's going to have the fireworks every single day with 5.5 carats and diamonds on her hand. And then here we are looking at this sapphire. It's new. It's a, wow, 256. And it's not often that we see emerald cut sapphires. Emerald cut, elongated, and then look at this finishing where it's satin finishing all together, both the yellow gold and the white gold, which rather is platinum and 18 karat. Okay, so we've got platinum for the white metal that you see over the yellow gold, which is the 18 karat yellow gold. And it's going to be 21 points in diamonds. They're kind of mixed in and around what you see the base of the ring here, which is really well done. And don't forget about our conch pearl. And here's our big 2 karat 56. That is it's a blue purple, but I'll tell you, I was seeing a lot more purple in person because I look at everything before the show, mostly, well, just to, you know, obviously get familiar with all my jewelry, but also when it's brand new. But also the fact is that sometimes pieces do look different when they're in different lights, right? And it's certainly a stone, because sometimes natural stones, what's cool about them is they'll sometimes blend different colors together. So I love when we see something like this, because it's actually on at least on my monitor here, I see more of the blues. And then when I was back in an office earlier this morning, it was more purple, really. It almost looked like, I mean, it definitely resembles a Tanzanite of sorts, because it's got that blue-purple blend to it, as opposed to being like a sky blue, a cornflower blue, even the royal blues we sometimes see from sapphire. So just to be aware of, it's an exotic, because if you get a purple sapphire, you know how rare those are. So as we look at it here, we're noticing that it's got those 21 points in diamonds. Of course, we love that too. And then you've got, well, I know we're all anxious to see it on the hand. Brand new designer piece. Have never seen anything quite like it. You see how it actually dips like a V a bit, and then it keeps going. And look at that. The mirror finishing will be, actually there is no mirror finishing. It's just a different texture, a different satin finish in the back to really reinforce that band. And then look at this, just like vines. It is so beautiful. It looks so like Italian designer, you know. I mean, I'm not going to name names, but you know great designers and what they do. And let me show it to you. You obviously you'll see it better on the hand as far as there's that subtle point. Oh yeah, now we're seeing the purples. See, different kind of light here. So now you're seeing more of that. It's like when it hits the light on those step facets, not only is it clean, but look how glowing purple it looks right now. That's going to be, so it's a purple blue. And then there's another way to wear it. Let me just flip it around for you as well, so you can see it that way if you like that kind of more arched, closer to the knuckle here. But here's what we've got for you. $7,999 piece. Well, any 2.5 carat sapphire is going to be worth a pretty penny. But now with all this platinum and all that gold, and then the details of having one-of-a-kind workmanship, these aren't the kind of pieces, by the way, that are, you know, cast to the point where they're produced 100 times over. These are one-of-a-kinds. They're one-of-a-kinds. They're made to be one-of-a-kinds. These aren't mass-produced pieces. They're not meant to be for the masses. They're beautifully detailed. They're designer, and nobody else is going to be wearing a ring quite like yours. Here's what I'll do. This value is going to be the best. And all we got to do is take it lower than even half that price, $4,000 or $39.99. Still going to be something we would love. We would really love to have that at $39.99, give you $400 extra off at that 10%er, but it's going to be lower. We're going to do better, and let's make it really fly on out of here at not even $3,500. It's so good, and it's new. So this is what I think is the best part of this event, is that you're seeing brand new. It's not just the reruns. It's not just the pieces you've watched me present over the 9 years here. It really is about getting you new and exciting pieces that are all totally designer. And that one's not 35 or 34. We're going to make it, you know what, $33.99. I was thinking about even $33.33. We'll just go even lower and make it $3,299. My thought process behind that was, if we go that low to $32.99, you know what happens, right? After your discount, it's going to be below $3,000. It's $29.69 as a matter of fact. So that's why I'm thinking ahead to that math there. So really what you're spending is, like, again, $29.69. That's amazing for all that platinum and 18 karat. And then you're really seeing, if this moves a little bit more, you really see right there. That's the flash. We know you saw it when it was on the hand there. That's what, there are some red flashes there too. So look what that's doing. You just don't see that out of those types of stones. It is really incredible. And again, to see a sapphire, it'd be one thing to get a 2.5 carat when it's Tanzanite. That's something that is a little more typical, not when it's sapphire. Okay, so we'll move along, and then we've got our fabulous Paraiba pendant. It's the orchid style. This is Paraibas and diamonds, and a lot of them, so we'll see that coming up at a new discount. Tanzanite earrings are here. We do have a color change spine. It's new, and it's going to be a radiant cut, and it's one of our bigger ones as well. So let's take a look at this one. This is the, wow, okay. That's impressive, and fingerprinted, yes. And we'll see that a little bit later. We also have, this is new today. It's a diamond necklace. I'm going to start with it up close because I really want you to see what's featured here. Look at that. Yellow diamond in a platform of white diamonds that is entirely square. So you start with that beautiful diamond square cushion, and then you actually have, wow, a 194 white diamond weight as well in a necklace, not a pendant. The whole chain is attached. It's all done in platinum. It's item number 8888, and I know it needs some polishing here, but it's a 134 on just the yellow diamond, so that's impressive. Let me clean that up for you so that you can see that stunning quality. It's a VS yellow diamond, by the way, so it's a really high clarity. And then you also do have that platform you can see in those white diamonds. And good, we've got some requests coming in we'll get to, but look at that total diamond weight. You're going to get about 2 1/3 carats in diamonds here as well. Oh, and who are these for? Okay, what was she looking for? Right, but here's the thing. I know she's needing a certain size, right? She's needing a certain size, and they need to be teeny tiny for her. So none of these are going to, well, some do work. So let me go ahead and sift through these. All right. So, yeah, because I think she's very, particular on bangle size. So if you'll double check with her what she needs, she usually just messages me directly, but I don't have anything this morning. So, all right. So here we go. That one's going to be, I'll just preview it. We'll get to these bangles by request here. And then we've got, I've got some that are smaller from this designer collection, like a couple of these. So let me show you what we have that are a little bit smaller. So if she is, I think, if memory serves, she's generally looking for something a little bit smaller than average. And so we have a couple to look at here, and they're going to be different shapes. These are like your diamond solitaire, but in a bangle. We usually see diamond solitaires in rings. By the way, I do have a solitaire in a ring that's a round brilliant, which we don't see very often. So I don't know how small she needs to be, but these would be all great for little smaller than average. Okay, so like a 6 1/4, 6 1/2. The bangle is more forgiving. So again, it's not like a line bracelet. These bangles are really going to be good for, look at that oval. That's a heart shape. I put it upside down. We've got even one in yellow gold that's going to have a pear shape. So let me just show you everything we have. And that way, I would say as long as you're not looking for a teeny size, this is going to work. If you're looking for a 5, 5 1/2, these are still going to be a little bit large. But if you're looking for like a 6 1/4, 6 or 6 1/2, this will work. And then I have one lone yellow gold. So there they are. So that's going to be, and they all stay as they are. So you can see, and boy, I don't know, I'm tempted to get all of them because I love a look when, I think one of the classic looks, I think back to some of the, pieces that I like to accessorize with, and one of the go-tos that I've done for years and years and years is just straight up bangles. And I love wearing a lot of bangles. When I do these thinner bangles, I like to wear, sometimes I'll wear up to 50 of them at a time. And this, obviously those would be plain bangles, not with diamonds necessarily, but I have different shapes. So I'm going to walk you through, and again, that'll be perfect. Perfect, yes they are. So Risa, that'll be perfect. I didn't know if you needed smaller than that. 6 1/2, you're good. Obviously, if there's anybody who's like a 6 3/4, you're good. I would say if you're 7 or more, it's going to be a little bit of a tight fit. They are all done in either, let's see, they're all done in 18 karat gold. So my memory serves me correctly there. They're in the 18 karat entirely. They are as they are. I'm going to walk you through these cuts. Obviously, that's our emerald cut. Marquise cut. This is a heart shape upside down. There's the oval and the pear and the pear. So the pear is where I've got the yellow and the white. That is it. The rest are all just, they're what you see. What you see is what you get. They're that seamless, sleek style. So perfect. This will work. And again, a bangle is supposed to be really just a little bit forgiving, meaning you're supposed to have a little extra to your bangle. So if you have a 6 1/2 inch wrist, this is going to be really good for you. It won't be tight, but it also won't be too big where it's rolling up the forearm. So we've got different carat weights slightly based on what stone it is. So let me know if you have a favorite or if you want to get multiples, because here's the deal. They're all one of a kinds. When they go, they go. I can tell you the diamonds are all about, they're anywhere between, looks like my smallest diamond is 14 points. My largest is 20. So they're all in that neighborhood between like 14 and 20 points on the individual diamonds, but the gold is insane because it's 18 karat. So you've got a really important gold bangle no matter what. And again, 18 karat is that high end. So exciting to see. Let me know which one you like. They're all going to be the same exact price, and what a way to go. And these are pieces you wear every single day, no doubt. You wear it, you enjoy it, you live in it, you can stack it with other pieces as well. I will show you what they look like on. Let me grab the yellow gold really quickly, because I actually, as I was driving in this morning, I went, oh my gosh, I forgot all my bangles. And so I'm really excited we have some bangles here, and they'll be perfect for you, and they're really stunning. So yeah, I like a bangle to have a little more looseness to this, but again, my wrist is not tiny. So take a look at that. So there's how it looks on an average size wrist. I like an average size bangle just so I have a little bit of room. So again, these are all a little bit smaller than our normal average. So again, if you're comfortable with a 6.5, you're good to go. That's the size and scale they're all gonna have. And we're gonna make them all, well, better than $49, actually $59.99, that's the price. Wow. Okay, it's gone up a little bit since I've seen them. Well, never mind that. It's a sale event, and again, big diamonds in a bangle centered up. It always keeps that diamond centered, of course. You could always wear it the other way because it still is mirror finished in the back as it is in the front. So you could wear it upside down, essentially, if you want. But we're gonna make them all $19.99, plus you get $200 extra off, and then you can tell me which shape you like, and we can show that on and also give you the specific carat weight. Or I can just walk you through them right now. The emerald cut, which is right here in the front, that's gonna be our 20-pointer, so that is the largest, that and the oval. The oval right here, those are going to be the large 20-pointers there. And then the other ones are, let's see, we've got the marquise here. The marquise is a 14-pointer. The heart shape, which again is a true heart shape, that's an 18-pointer, that's 20. And the pear shapes, which are identical there, pear shapes are going to be 14 points as well. So $17.99 at checkout for those bangles with, again, it's kind of the solitaire style, but really put into that bracelet form, which we don't always see. It's more typical to find either plain gold or just diamonds all the way across the top. Yes. The which one? Clover diamond ring. Oh yeah. Now are you talking about the smaller one or the bigger one? We had two. Carat 14? Yeah, gotcha. Okay. So there we go. All right. Well, thank you, Charmaine. Thank you. I appreciate it. So again, more pieces from last night selling than pieces from today. That's not surprising to me at all. I've done a number of 4th of Julys and know that when you do a nighttime show on a 4th of July, when most people are out watching fireworks, there's going to be a lot of people catching up. So I hope you'll do that. Catch up with what we showed you yesterday as well. And then let me know if there's anything we can re-show you as well. Or if you just want to pick it up, you can do that too. All right. But here we are. And for those that were with us last night, I'm going to be respectful of that and show you some new pieces here today. All right, coming up next, and thank you so much for asking for those. And here we are with, I will get to that Paraiba pendant because I am so in love with this diamond weight and this Paraiba that you have the 3 rounds all set right there, matching in the middle. And this one's actually going to sit more north to south, actually, when you see it on the neckline. But you've got that pave diamonds. This really is replicating the orchid style in the floral, and it's 112-4530, and that'll be 14 karat solid gold. They are lovely. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, Risa, I think that's right. I mean, as long as you don't mind it to have a little bit of movement. Yeah. So again, if you like a 6.5, that's really what that's designed for. So yes, the emerald cut is lovely. That's my own favorite cut too. So I do like that one. And so let us know. It's 8550 if you're interested in the emerald cut. Okay. So this is our beautiful 25 points in the round Paraiba's match. Then you've got the pave every which way. Notice how the floral turns a bit. And yes, I do think that's going to work for your wrist size. And if it doesn't, if it just does, again, let me know. I know it's sales final, but you know, let me know, Risa, and I'll help you out. Okay, no problem. But here we go. So just again, fit is always tough, and everyone's got their own personal preference on fit. So if it's a fit issue, Risa, don't worry about it. I'll help you out. So take a look at that. 25 points and a carat 10 in diamonds, and it is a 1-inch style. Let me show you how it's going to look because there's only one way to wear it, and it's this way because there's one hidden bail at the top. So right there, so you're going to have one side that's more straight. The other side bows out a bit. We've got 1 inch and 1/8. Let's see here what we've got. Yeah, it is. It's 1 1/8 inches, so a little over 1 inch in top to bottom length here. And I do want to show it to you on. You're going to take your favorite chain and slip it right on through that bail in the back. And that's what it's going to look like. Turquoise goes with everything. And this doesn't have to be a turquoise stone. Of course, it's Paraiba, which is giving you a turquoise color in the rarest variety stone out there. It's very tough to get anything more rare than a Paraiba stone these days. So we'll go back up close and show it to you and make it a really important value. And look at this finishing. It's a one only, by the way. Stays in the white gold. It's supposed to be $69.99. Yes. I said yes, and I just answered her, not through text because I'm holding this pendant right now, so I'm down a hand, but I will say yes, absolutely. And like I said, Joyce, if it doesn't work, she can send it on back. It's not a big deal if it's a fit issue, okay? And again, everyone has their own preference, but yeah, just want to clarify that, like I said. So yeah. Okay, so the emerald cut gone, thank you so much. And here's what we're gonna do on $69.99, switch it up. Make sure you can get a really special opportunity here. I'll make it only, you know what, $18.88 first caller, and that way it can be a lot less, like $16.99. So that's going to be a super important piece for the lovers of diamonds and Paraibas, and a great way to, we don't do a lot of Paraiba pendants, like really hardly ever. So this is an important way to get that stunning Paraiba we love, but again, 3 of them together and beautifully set together in that floral design. So you've got, oh yeah, look at how it's all detailed. It's all concave as far as the petals, and then you have those, if you will, the stamen of the center there is what sets up those individual diamonds and Paraibas a little higher through the middle. It just looks incredible, doesn't it? So very important there. $18.88. Okay, and then what we've got emerald, and we've got diamond hoops, and we've got a whole Paraiba ring wheel later, as I mentioned. And then please let us know what requests you have. There's an alexandrite. I know there were fights over an alexandrite last night. There was a 1 carat. I have a carat 32 that is GIA certified today, so we can get you a big value on a larger alexandrite today for you. Plus we do have that spine, and then any of the bangles besides the emerald cut you can still call us on, and I hope you will. We'll see who's got this one. And then Tanzanite drop earrings are here, and the diamond band 5-stone diamond band classic is coming back out today, which we're looking forward to. At least I'm looking forward to. I hope you are too. It's not here often. And the smile necklace. But we've got our first wheel. I've got wheels every hour. I'm going to start with the Mandarin garnet wheel that is coming up next, and let me know who's got this one, because I know we have backed up calls right now, so I don't think this one's going to be long for this world. Hopefully it's also some requests coming in, but that is just, look at that, finished to perfection, smooth against the back there, and we'll keep on moving. I'm going to show you my first rare wheel, and we may be starting with, well, look at that. This is gorgeous. We have had so many Mandarin requests of late. I am just so thrilled that I can bring you some different options, whether you like the round in the bridge, the emerald cut in this gorgeous design with a little bit of some split detailing on the sides, and look at that. This is the oval in the elongated, yes. 61 point diamond ring, that's the other floral, right? All right, sounds good. Christine, thank you. Oh, Christine, I think that was our requester last night, I believe. So wonderful. All right, Christine, glad we got that for you. All right, so again, pieces from last night going. I kind of figured that would be happening. And we know we keep going. Let me know if there's anything we can recap for you from last night's show. We will be happy to do that. So I know it's a busy, busy night last night. So here we are with the Mandarin Garnet special for the day. We've got a trio per hour. So I'm going to be showing you some of, I mentioned earlier, the rarest of the rare are coming out today. We've got wheels again on Mandarin, Paraiba, and pink diamonds. So it doesn't get much more rare than that. Let me know who's got that Paraiba, by the way. Got to make sure that one goes as well. And then here we are with our 3 Mandarins, one of a kinds, all of them. They have the gold color change actually can be anything you need it to be on any except the right side. The right side's going to stay. The others are going to be changed if you like them. You already see the white and the yellow represented up there. So I think it gives you a really good idea of what they look like together. And again, comparing different cuts, emerald cut, round cut, and oval cut as far as left to right goes, and love seeing this amazing opportunity you're getting where they're all the same price. I've got the carat weights where you're getting a 193 on the left, so just under 2 carats for the most part here across the way. It's going to be the 193 on the left, that's the largest, right over here. And then you've got the middle, that's the round. And of course, rounds are really rare. That's a carat 70, 67 points in diamonds. There's our oval, which is a carat 60. That one stays in the yellow gold. And here we go to get them out the door and in a hurry. There's no question in my mind. They're all going to be going. No question, no doubt. That's because we're reducing the price tag to get them all a happy, happy home. It just could not be any easier than this. And we're going to take, again, remember how rare they are. Remember how exciting it is to see Mandarin garnets in big sizes. Also, the clarity is an issue here. And I don't mean with these particular 3. I just mean in general. The stone as a family is one that is highly, highly included. So it's really unusual to see bright, clean, amazing stones like this across the board. That's exactly what they are, every one of them. There is no issue with clarity here on any one of those 3 options. So you're getting the best of the best. The color's great, the neon's there, and we are going to take them far lower than where that $59.99 price should be, and that's where they all began, and then some. Actually, that was the starting price. A couple of them were more than that. We'll take them even lower. And again, big sizes in mandarins, that's what makes it tough to get. That's what you don't see every day. That's what's nowhere else but here, really. And we're going to blow them out for better than $49, $39, or $29. Just let me know which one's your favorite. Remember, change the gold on the center or the left. The one on the right stays in the yellow gold, and we will truly blow them out for only $1,999. That is it. So a major value there on our Mandarin Garnet Superstars that are, once again, just about 2 carats each. They're all under 2 carats, but just really close. And that's what's nice, is that's so unusual. And that's what usually, again, drives up rarity stone prices, is the big sizes and of course great clarity like this. So the color is amazing. They don't have the browns and the reds. If they do, they're more spessartite garnets, which is kind of the umbrella family of the Mandarin, but it's always nice to see the bright clean mandarins. They are what are so sought after right now in the world of gems. So we're excited to bring those. They'll be $17.99 of course at checkout. Let me know which one we can talk about a little more in detail with the carat weights and the graphics and try them on as you ask for one of the 3 that you like the best. It's just a matter of which one you're thinking about, what one works best for you, which one's catching your eye here, and we'll help you out as we can. So that's just really simple and easy. And thank you on the bangles, and don't forget about that purple blue sapphire, the conch pearl, the panther, and also the emerald necklace and the opal that we started the show with. Those are really important. And again, wheels like this per hour. We're going to see pink diamonds next hour. We're going to end the show. It's I know that may sound like far away, but it's not. We've got our 3rd hour is going to be Paraiba, where you've got 3 different Paraibas to choose from that are also light 1 carats. So lots of discounts today on the exotics, and that's always exciting. Plus we have top of the hours. It's going to be a grand reveal here at the top of the hour, which is only about 15 minutes from now, but let me know what else we can highlight for you. What are the requests? If there's something we can go back to the vault and grab for you, we'd love to do that. This necklace, I started to show you, and I've got it all polished up and ready to go here. This is our yellow and white diamond necklace. And this is just, it is lovely. I'm gonna have to get you length here. It looks like 18 inches on this one, may even be longer. That's what I was showing you up close that I wanted to polish up here, and then we got a request for bangles, so I kind of gave it a little break. But look at that beautiful design. This is not just a pendant, it's a full necklace. This is not a removable chain, it's all in one. Look at these gorgeous rectangular links of platinum you have. This is platinum with a carat 34. That's a huge cushion cut yellow diamond. VS, of course, in a square cushion. Then that's on a platform of diamonds, and more diamonds here creating this V shape. That's 194. So about 2 1/3 carats in, or rather, no, yeah, this is just awesome. I think that we're really excited for, 3 1/3 carats in diamonds does not come easy. But of course, we know the breakdown is so important here that you have a beautiful yellow diamond up front. We've done our fair share of pendants, but it's more rare to get a full necklace like this, of course. And then 194, man, that's a lot of diamond weight. 328. Overall, this is, let me show you how it closes. It looks like, oh, it's got adjustability, great. So it's got the lobster claw closure, and then this can actually be worn anywhere you want it from 16 to 18. So that's the good news there. It's got that little, there's a little disc here, so if you do have any drape on the back of the neckline there, it's gonna have that little disc, which gives you, it's like a little charm detail. It's also where your hallmarks are. And then you've got this great look that I wanna show you here. The length of the medallion itself, it's very sizable, very much a bigger piece here. You can see it is over an inch, just, well, the actual square portion is going to be a 3/4 inch. If you look at where the V shape, the Y style starts, so from the V to the Y, if you will, it's going to be about an inch in your drop, because that's what drops from the chain. Here's what it looks like on, yes? You got it. So this can be worn here all the way to here. So it really just probably dependent on your neckline that day, where you want to wear it, because you've got that extender chain. So you can wear it here to here, and then it's always going to have that great little V shape leading in to your beautiful pendant style here, which has got that big, big yellow diamond. This is so incredible. And a lot of platinum. That looks like something that belongs to a royal family, like something a king or queen, or like a king would gift it to his queen, for sure. Let's take a look at this up in the hand here for you, and then we'll show you that up close again, and then I'll grab the Mandarin here, because someone wanted to see that Mandarin on the hand here very quickly. while I do that so you can see why not. Let's show you the necklace and the Mandarin together here. And then I still have my cushion and my oval, but look at that round. Isn't that gorgeous? And by the way, that round was the carat 70 with 67 points in diamonds. And it's a bridge style in that the row of diamonds that goes underneath is going to be all the way underneath. So goes under that beautiful halo design with that Mandarin. And it is just sparkling as if it's an orange diamond. We actually saw an orange diamond last night. And it proved my point I'm always telling you about, is that Mandarin garnets actually have more true orange than orange diamonds do. So it's very tempting to say, oh, well, look, it's brilliant and sparkly like a diamond, and it's orange, so it must be like an orange diamond. The Mandarins are a little bit more neon and brighter. So congrats on the round. That is sold. It's 5334, and then we'll go back to the necklace, which I'm going to show you up close too. Really want you to see that yellow diamond. It's an important yellow diamond, so I want you to see that quality of that center stone as it's up close, like all of our jewelry is always shown. So you can really evaluate the color, the beautiful, brilliant cutting, the inclusion free up this close. You can't see, and I don't mean inclusions, maybe there's one or two on a microscopic level, but they're certainly not something you're going to see with the naked eye. And we'll make it very affordable, like better than $15,999. I think we're going to need to do that. Yeah, that's going to be necessary here and really important to do. How about a better price than even $10,000? Remember, it's the full necklace. I love this dotted diamond style that leads into your solid platform of 3 rows in white diamonds. It's like a 3-row halo, but with that big center stone set right up top, and it's not $99.89 or $79.99. And boy, that's 3 carats. 30, what was it, 330, I think it was 338, so really important there, and that is outstanding. We're going to make this really affordable right now, 328 rather, 328 in the diamond. Wait, I'm going to do the math while I talk. Let's make this better than 79, better than even $69.99. This one's going to go. We've never had anything like it. All these years of showing you great jewelry, never had anything like that. We'll make it $6,499. You get $650 off too. So that takes it well below the $6,000 mark when you say yes after your 10% off. So big value there, and only 10 minutes left till our top of the hour. Getting ready for an emerald value, a diamond deal, a Tanzanite, a smile necklace returning. The world famous smile necklace, one of our favorites in necklaces and diamonds. We'll see that too. All right, $64.99, $650 off. So that means you've got a much better value coming your way, and I hope you will take advantage of it. It's a beauty, isn't it? That's something special there. You don't see many pieces like that. You get it for $58.50. Much better. Yeah, it's a whole different level of pricing when you take that 10% off. That'll be the biggest savings we've seen thus far today in the show, is $650 off. That's a whole nother piece of jewelry you could theoretically purchase with the amount of money you've saved just on this one necklace, which is already a big buy because look, we took about $10,000 off the piece. So it's exciting. Now we also have that GI certified alexandrite. I'm going to show that to you as well. This is a beauty. Look at this. And it's got the full workup. Oh, I love it. Certain alexandrites just really, the color are just, they're popping, they're bright. They're not the foggy, hazy like the skies out there today in Los Angeles, which are very unhealthy air. I could not see, driving in today, I could not see 7 feet in front of me. It was just, the visibility was nothing because it's a lot of fireworks. And this is a city where they're illegal. I'd hate to think how the sky would look if they were actually legal, but apparently that doesn't stop anybody. All right, so here we are, alexandrite. Well, it just doesn't get any better than this. We had a gorgeous stone that was 99 points last night, and I discounted it like, well, I was on a discounting rampage, being 4th of July and all. So that doesn't change on the 5th of July. Because we are here with something very, very exquisite here, and a little bit even more important because of the fact it comes with a full GIA cert. You can't really even put a price tag on these because right now I'm not even sending my pieces off anymore to GIA. It's taken too long. They're overwhelmed with certifications. It takes months and months and months to get a cert back. So look at this. This is where you're going to see the color change of your stone. You're going to know everything there is to know about your gem, and that's on the gem alone. We have set it in the beautiful bridge mounting as well so that you're getting a carat 05 in diamonds to go along with it. So it's pretty amazing when you see what's happening here and get that yellow gold setting. Now, I don't have to leave it in the yellow gold. We usually do see our alexandrites in white or platinum, so a white metal of some kind. If you would rather have white gold, let me do that for you. I will. If you like it the way it is with the richness of the yellow gold with it, well, that works too. But let's show you how it goes blue-green to purple-red because you're seeing both right now. It's just basically showing you a little bit of both. Let's take a look at the cert so we can see here what it's going to change footage to and from. There it is. There's the photographs that they took. So those are photographs of the stone before it was set. And then GIA has listed out, well, the loose stone is a carat 32. You've got your 5.4 by 8 millimeter oval. And then we've got, we know, of course, we didn't need to request the origin because we know it. And then we've got the oval, the brilliant cut, transparent. That's important because most alexandrites are not. It's really usually dull and hazy. They can be a little bit lifeless. Blue, green to purple, gray. I don't know if I'd call that purple gray, but okay. But again, everyone's subjective, right? And then here we are. So natural chrysoberyl, natural color changing chrysoberyl, which is alexandrite. Bringing it to you at a great value. The item number is 1124131, and it is a 132 as you saw, but it also has that 105 in that diamond bridge. And see how those red purples are coming through already? That is so important because most times you're going to see it under one light like this, and you're not going to see anything but blues and greens. And I'm just impressed with the color of blue and green you're getting. This is what it looks like when you look right up front through that stone. So clean, we decided let's put it with the diamonds that run underneath as well, so you can see that triple row, 5 rows in total, but triple rows underneath, side to side, and then you get this amazing look. Now, it's item number 4131. So that's yellow gold, but doesn't have to stay. Carat 32 with a carat of 5. Here's how it's finished on the back, and excuse all that looks terrible, but again, it's from that inventory tag, and I don't have the tools to take that off yet. So here we are. That's what it looks like on the hand. Look at how now it already changed to more purple, looking like that right side picture on the certificate that you saw. And now we get to blow it out, and remember, change the gold if you'd like to, no problem. Our pleasure to do that. A $12,999 ring that will be less. We have 5 minutes left to go till our top of the hour, 2 hours left to go on our Saturday. The weekend coming to a close here tomorrow, so that means you've got a limited time to shop this sale and shop this discount. But here's what we've got: instead of $12,000 or $10,000, or it's back up close in $99.99, will not be your price. It's going much lower than that, and all we can say is dial in, because there are values, and I know there's a lot of you that missed out last night on an alexandrite. Well, here's the next best thing, except certified, which gives you a whole different level. It's a bigger stone by 1/3 of a carat, which is a big deal in alexandrite, and we're going to make this better than 99. Come on in, only the one. That's obviously the case with just about everything I have today, and we want to make sure you're getting your favorite before it's gone to somebody else. Then we're going to recap our opal from the top of the show, and I hope that you can get what you love here today before it is gone, because everything will be headed out of here. That's what's so important to remember, is that everything's going to go, everything's going to find a home, and this is not going to be even a $99.99 deal. It is for one caller. Who is it going to be? That is what we're waiting to find out. Who's going to get this beautiful, beautiful stone? You can see the flashes of red. That's so tough to get. You don't see that usually on an alexandrite, at least not in this light. And that's the cool thing here. It's already giving you so much of what we love to see in that color change without even being in the proper light to do it. And the cert's coming with it as well. And we are going to blow it out right now. The very first caller gets it. You are going to save a bundle on this one. Already right now, that'd be $1,000 saved. Like that idea. But you know what? I'm going to save you more before we even get to our final price, and then you take your 10% off. It could not be easier. Let's send it out for $4,999, and you get the cert to go along with it. So a $500 discount coming your way. It means you're getting it for $44.99 only. Well, that's not something that happens on a carat 32. And you have the documentation, which tells you everything you need to know about your stones. So it makes appraisals really easy. It's something that I think a lot of us want and seek out. We know that only a small percentage of our stones are actually sent out to the GIA first before they are set into jewelry. But this being one of them, and that doesn't happen just randomly. It's not by accident. It's really, really good stones that we send out to be certified prior to being set. So that is incredible. All right, so that's $44.99 if you want the best alexandrite I've got now, because that last one, yesterday's 99 pointer, is already gone. But look at that stone. So there it is, and full GIA workup and a lot of diamond weight. And this is the opal from the beginning of the show that's still here, I believe. So if you want a great opal, this one's only $9.99, and that's set in platinum. And that's lightning ridge material that's got all the colors, not just blues and greens, but every color, reds and yellows included. And that is item number 1128870. So that is here for one caller. I'll flip it around for you so you can see it from that direction, different patterns and different colors always coming through. So that'll be $8.99 at checkout for you. And then let us know on request, because we would love to get you hooked up with any of those requests that you're looking for. If there's something you're wondering if it's still available, we can obviously let you know with a simple phone call. So you just dial in. If you're making requests online, those are not usually seen till much later. So please just give us a call. It is the fastest and best way to get your requests in, is just use that phone number. It's really your key to getting in. So really, really stunning. And that's going to be $9.99, but really $8.99. Okay, so coming up, I don't know why that opal's here, but if that one has lasted 2 airings, then it's time to move on and chalk it up as a big 4th of July holiday weekend where everyone's on the go. But that is stunning. Okay, so let's keep moving. $9.99, and then don't forget about the alexandrite, because that one's very important as well. And I think it looks beautiful in the yellow. Not sure I'd even change that at all. I do want to show you the inside, and that is all beautifully finished on the inside. So it's nice and hefty. It's got the purples and the reds, but you're going to watch it go fully. If you're in incandescent lighting one day, you watch that go fully purple red, and it just, there's nothing else like it. Phenomenal stones are just so cool. They really are, but the color change stones, I think, are the most impressive of all. And so you've got that there. It's top of the hour time, so we're so glad you're with us. Happy 4th weekend, everybody. I know 5th of July is here, but we're excited to have you with us, and so thankful you're celebrating with us here at TVON. We've got 2 more hours left today and 3 more hours tomorrow morning in the sale event, so I would take advantage. Yeah. Opal is gone. Congratulations. Our opal from earlier is out of here. That's 8870. Well done, stays in platinum. And then we've got our last look here at this alexandrite, which should be the next to go. And don't forget about the yellow and white diamond necklace. That is also, we had that big necklace earlier. I hope somebody's going to get that necklace. That's a very important necklace for $64.99. Okay, so it's top of the hour time. We're awfully glad you're with us today. It's Saturday. We're live. I love a holiday weekend where we get to, hopefully you're enjoying some time off with family and friends. And hey, we're family, so I'm so excited you're with us. You can spend a little bit of your holiday weekend right here with us at TVON. It means a lot to us. So at the top of the hour, I just want to welcome everybody to the show who might just be tuning in. I'm glad you're with us today. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you had a great 4th. Hope everybody's doing well and ready to do some incredible jewelry shopping today. We've got 2 hours left today. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and we have got all requests going on. I hope that we will get your request in because we only have 2 hours left, but also 3 hours tomorrow. That's it. 10% off everything. The holiday weekend comes to a close. Our weekend comes to a close. We don't see you till Wednesday night. So want to make sure that you take advantage of all these values that we have today, and then also brand new, but also pieces you can request from inventory. So please use that phone number. Everybody who's watching should be using that phone number for some way, shape, or form, some reason or another. So let us know what it is that you'd like to see. Also, we have a wheel coming up this hour. I'll do the wheels at the bottom of each hour. This hour is going to be our pink diamond wheel. The next hour is going to be our Paraiba wheel. Rare, rare, rare doesn't even begin to cover it. We've got so much rare to show you and some of the rare stones in the world that are discounted tremendously. Let's start this hour, though, with our, I want to start with this 5-stone ring because this is it's a bit of an icon, okay? There are certain things, people that are just iconic. This is an icon. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. Kind of like my definition of an icon. You are going to look at a piece here that I know was last week when I had a yellow diamond band. It was beautiful. Or was that 2 weeks ago? Either way, we had a beautiful yellow diamond band. I'm going to bring you the white diamond version that so many of you were asking about ever since we showed the yellow diamonds, and I want to make sure you get another chance at this because it's our classic white diamond 5-stone band. Take a look at this. It is amazing. So you've got this 5-stone round brilliant diamond band here, which is 111. We're going all the way back to 1864 here, and I don't mean the year, I mean the odd number. I don't know, 1864. I think I'd like that, like the old West. Yeah, Wild West. I'd like that. I'm into that, like saloons and bustles and, you know, horses. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, so here we go. This is one, now I'm getting all, yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be fun. For a minute. It'd be fun for a minute, then I'd miss like the modern conveniences and technology, like electricity. But here we go. This is 1 carat and clean water. But here we go. 1 carat of diamonds in a 5-stone band, and a quick value because I know how many of you have been asking for it lately, so thought let's bring it out, see if we can rebuild it. That was put to task a few weeks ago. Lucky to say it's here today, but very very limited with what we have here. 20 points each in those diamonds. They're still the VS diamonds we love, and it is going to be extremely affordable. And boy, have I shown you a lot of jewelry so far. So we'll keep that pace up, but if we do, I'm going to need your requests too, because we're going through really quickly what we have today. So again, requests are welcome. Tell me what you'd like to see. You don't have to wait and just hope that I'm going to show you your perfect piece. Please don't do that, because again, my ESP is not going to be able to work for every shopper watching across the country. So give me a quick call and let us know what we can show and provide for you. We have a lot of great pieces from hour number 1 still here, so I would definitely go ahead and inquire about those as well. But let's get you a great value on our 5-stone 1 carat diamond band. It is going to be an amazing value, because I know this one obviously done in gold. Those are 20 points at least minimum. They might be more. And what happened to my wheel? I think that alexandrite left a little something behind for us with what was on that back of the band. So let me go ahead and try this on, and then I'll change that up, and then we will be on our way. All right. All right, so here we go. That's going to be the 5-stone band, and one beautiful look that's classic. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, you get to decide. We're going to size that for you, go true to size. I managed to get a small size on here, but why not? Whatever you need. Could be pinky ring. By the way, that's a very popular way to wear a 5-stone band these days. I think for a while there, it was all about the ring finger. It was like a stack ring. It was one we'd just put next to the wedding set. And really, actually, what would create the wedding set, you'd put it next to an engagement ring, and then it'd be the wedding set you've always wanted. It doesn't have to be just worn on the ring finger, and also it's stackable. That's a great thing, too, about this nice side detail where it's all set in the way it is, where it creates this very, very, see that perfectly squared off side. Yes. Okay, Annette, you got it. Let me go get it. We'll show the diamond band up close. I've got the opal going back on the hand for Annette. Thank you so much for shopping with us today. Let me show that on the hand for you. There you go. Thank you, Annette. There's your opal on the hand, and I know it's going to be a little bit, we're under some bright lights here, so, and the lights are actually on today, so it was cool enough this morning that we were able to get the lights on. So there it is with that beautiful color. It hasn't really sunk into that 90-degree weather yet that we'll have a little later because it's morning. So here we are. It's still morning out here on the West Coast, but look at that, $9.99, and again, it's already gone, but just wanted to show that. That's quite a ring for $9.99. Of course, she didn't even pay that. So let's go back to our band here. Classic style, supposed to be now a price tag we see, and I was just scouting them this morning because it had been a while since I presented it, so I hadn't had an updated retail comparison price, but I'm glad to say that it's pretty easy, and you can do the same. I know you probably have internet access somewhere, and you can probably on your phone right now while you're watching me, look right now at a 1 carat diamond band. Now, of course, most of the quality you're going to see out there is going to be vastly different than VS. It's going to be a lot of SI material and lower. What I love about this one is that we're giving you VS material and not charging you what would be the price you'd pay for a VS stone anywhere else. This is how we do it. It's supposed to be, because my closest comparison was SI1 material that I found. Not a big designer, by the way. I'm not talking Rodeo Drive or any of the big names. I'm talking about a pretty routine place. But at this point, it's just tough to find natural stones. Most everything I searched for, guess what comes up? LGDs, lab-grown diamonds. Yes? Uh-huh. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on that one. You know what I was saying, Victor, was I love that one in the yellow as it is. We usually see alexandrites in white. I love that in the yellow. I don't know. Maybe it's the color of that stone. I really like it in the yellow gold. And you know what I'm going to see? I've been working on polishing the back of the band here while I talk. And it's an arm workout, but I think I've got it all polished up now too. So I think I can show you here a better look at it, and then also without all that tag residue that it had. Because, you know, pieces don't always hang out up here on set on TV. They sometimes have to go into an inventory and get a tag. But now it's more or less polished. So I've been working on that. And then you can see, I don't know, I really, really like it in the yellow gold. So I'm just showing it again. I'm going to see, I don't have an alexandrite in front of me that's in a white metal. So I'd have to go get one from the inventory. But I don't know. Maybe I do actually. Maybe I can. Just to show you here, Victor, I'm going to help them because I don't know who this is or what they're thinking or what they normally wear, but I do want to give you the best choice possible. So I'm going to see if I can find one that can show you what it would look like in a white metal. And hopefully that'll help, because I thought I had one maybe last night, maybe it was Thursday, I don't know. and I'll see if we can give you some guidance there with a visual, because that makes it a little easier. If you're not sure where to go, I can see if I can find one that's in the white gold or maybe even in platinum. Yeah, I have one in platinum here, Victor, but it's going to be pretty similar. So take a look and see what you like. This will give you an idea because the colors are similar too. Yes? Yellow diamond necklace again, you got it. All right, so Victor, this is platinum, but it's going to give you kind of the same look. I mean, the difference between platinum and white gold is going to be tough to detect without looking at a hallmark. I mean, I can't do it. So unless there's a whole lot of it. But take a look at that. So that gives you an idea. Actually, those alexandrites are pretty similar in color too. So just imagine that in that. And of course, you've got so many diamonds in the style. It's really going to be about the diamonds. So that's you don't need to see any more information on those. All right. So alexandrite, and by the way, if anyone would like that 32 point in platinum, that's only $9.99. So makes a difference there on the size, of course. And then there's your certified carat 32, and that's here as well. And then I got to go get our yellow diamond necklace because we're asking for that one again. So we've got, which one? Keeping in the yellow. I love it too. I think it looks richer that way. It really does. That stone, that mounting, great. Congratulations, thank you. And then here you go, Andy. This is for, who's this for? Let me find out. That's right, Elisa. Am I saying that correctly? All right, so we've got a look at 8888. That's the item number here. Probably should be the price tag as well, and I'll zoom back for you. That's a carat 34 yellow diamond. Let me hold it as best I can here. Actually, I'm going to get the smaller tweezers so I'm not blocking your diamonds. And you can see here what this looks like, and I got to show you the finishing too. There it is. So that's that really beautiful carat 34 cushion cut. Brilliant. It is a yellow diamond that is, of course, natural. It is a carat 34. Remember, you're getting that 328 total. And that is a full necklace in platinum with the adjustability. So the actual necklace itself, 16 to 18, but remember you have a 1-inch drop. So if you normally wear a 19, I want you to consider you're probably going to want to wear this at 18 because that is gone. Congratulations. It's so incredible, isn't it? And well done. So again, 16 to 18, lots of adjustability built in. Enjoy that, stays in platinum. Now we get back to our 5-stone diamond band here, which is item number 111, 1864. So well done on the Alex, well done on the diamond necklace. And now we get to go, and by the way, the Brazilian Paraiba, or rather the Alexandra I showed you in the platinum is still here if you want the little one for $9.99. So they're here as well for you to take advantage of. But now we get into the classic, the 5-stone style. And boy, pieces are going, so make sure you're on those phone lines as quickly as you can to get what you love. And then I'll pop this up to your eye level so you can see how consistent those diamonds are with no body color that is visible at all. This is what we want, white diamonds. You don't want to see yellow or brown. If you do, you should pay significantly less. I'm just going to ask that you shop here because then you don't have to pay, or rather, you don't have to concede your expectations. I really don't like when people have to make concessions in jewelry, and it happens every day because not everybody's got an unlimited budget, and that's understandable, and jewelry is really expensive, right? Jewelry is not cheap when gold's $3,500 an ounce. So you start adding diamonds and gemstones, it gets pricey fast. So we're always, probably more now than ever, we're making concessions. I don't require that. I'm just going to give you the value on the classic piece we love and need, because a lot of people need this ring. You need to have something to, again, maybe wear on the left ring finger. Maybe it's a pinky ring you've always wanted. But look how consistent those diamonds are. Set to perfection, creating that squared off style at the sides so it makes it really stackable and all the things we love. And yet we're going to blow it out for only, well, it's supposed to be our new price, $49.99. I mentioned that when we were talking a couple weeks ago about yellow diamonds, is that the white diamond band, I didn't think it would be back. Of course, a lot of you said, I don't care, I want it back anyways, but $49.99, what we expect, a little elevation in the price there. I'm going to take it on down. It's a sale weekend. If you can't put things on sale this weekend, when can you? This is when our best values happen. Let's make this ring outstanding, not even $2,500. There's your 50% off, and you can get a couple if you want. It'd be an incredible gift idea if you're not sure what she loves in jewelry. Well, most of us love diamonds. It's a well-known fact. We love diamonds. We love diamonds, can't get enough of diamonds. And even if she already has diamonds, you can never have too many diamonds either, in my humble opinion. And as someone who is a jewelry obsessor, I would say that is a fact for most of us. It's going to be better than even $19.99. Let's take this on down, make it really affordable, not $25, not $19.99. It's even less than $1,500. And 20 pointers are 1/5 of a carat. And that's your minimum. You might get a carat 12, you might get a carat 06, you might get a diamond weight that's different than 1 carat, but it will always be at least 1 carat. So that's impressive also, because we just choose based on the quality of those individual diamonds. They have to share certain things, which is being consistently white and bright and amazing. And it's not even $14.99 either. And this is before 10% off. So you do get that extra savings, which is going to be very helpful. Why not? They always say a penny saved is a penny earned. Well, you're saving more than a penny, and we're going to make it better than $14 or $13.99. Send them on out, $1,299 for our classic, our timeless, our incredible 5-stone white diamond band like nobody else can do it. That is exceptional. Are you ready? The price tag is $11.69 when you say yes. Just beautiful. Let me try it on as a pinky ring. There are multiple ways to wear it, and quite frankly, that's anywhere on the hand. Any finger, any hand, left or right, does not matter. That's what it looks like on the pinky. Just a little large in size, but showing you there, just kind of propping it up. Look at those diamonds sparkle. Beautifully, beautifully done. What do you think? That doesn't sit up too high for a pinky ring at all. I would even think it could be a thumb ring too, just because it does sit a little lower profile in the hand, so I think you're good to go there as well. But that is $11.69 at checkout. What a great ring. Just something everybody needs to have, and maybe something you already have, but truly sometimes we need to upgrade it after a while, because if you bought yours years ago before maybe you discovered TVON, or maybe you look at pieces and you go, well, I didn't have the funds back then when maybe you got engaged or married, or that anniversary that was years ago, maybe you didn't have the funds to invest into $25,000 a carat VS diamonds that are big sizes. Hopefully now it makes it a lot more accessible. So that's what we love about a beautiful diamond band like this that is now $11.69. And let me know who's getting one so I can count them down, because we don't have an unlimited quantity to go around at all. And we have a lot of backed up calls right now as well. So light operators, being the holiday weekend, some are off. So we do have a little lighter phone bank than usual. So there's a little bit of queue, but no more than 30 seconds of wait time for you. So definitely worth your while to get in on those diamond bands. Okay, you're getting a diamond band too? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got another diamond band headed out of here. Another one, thank you. They're getting two. I like that too. They got two. They've got the idea of stacking together perhaps. Sounds like a good plan to me. And then we're gonna be down to it, guys, because we are already limited on the white golds going particularly quickly here. So we've got, yes. Oh, just last night and today. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. Well, happy holiday weekend, Karen. Did she get a diamond band today? Love it. What color did she get? White gold. Fabulous. Where's she calling from? Florida. That's wonderful. I bet it's lovely in Florida today. I have no doubt. What about you, Victor? Who was getting that alexandrite? Yvette got the alexandrite. Congratulations. Where's she calling from? Texas. Wonderful. All right. And we got a lot of busy phone lines. I'm trying not to interrupt them too much. They're busy taking your orders. We're going to give it 60 seconds final on this band. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Karen. That was very kind of you. Let's move on in about 60 seconds here. We've got just a last minute here. Oh, and by the way, necklaces, we had the yellow diamond go, but we do have that emerald platinum necklace also here. Some of our bangles are still here. The bangles with the single individual white diamond stones, that platinum alexandrite, our Panther, kind of our chill Panther, he was still hanging out here. It's from earlier. If you needed a Panther piece, we did have a good one today. Really good one. I love that Panther. So we had a Panther, the whole body of the Panther, not just the Panther head, but we had the whole Panther in diamonds in 18 karat gold here earlier in the show. Okay, so 24 seconds remaining. Happy July 4th weekend. So glad you're with us. Again, we've got basically an hour and 45 today left. 3 hours tomorrow. That's it. Sale event. Wrapping up. Want to make sure you get in on your favorites. Also, there's one Tanzanite, one new one, and it's not a huge size. The good news is it's going to be very wearable. Look at that. Red flashes, red, white, and blue is all there. That's our patriotic ring. Red, white, and blue. Where's the red? Red flashes are happening. Plus, we have our spinel necklace. And don't forget, bottom of every hour for the next 2, we're going to give you those rare wheels, the rare trios. what a treat to get rarity marked down. And this spine, got a spine, got a Tanzanite earring. That's the thing. We have one ring only. Were you getting a band there, Andy? You got a band? Wonderful. Who was that? Did you say Paul? Paul, what color did Paul get? Is he in Las Vegas? Thank you, Paul. All right, look at this. Earring, yellow gold, Tanzanite. Wow. Drop style, but not a lot of movement to this earring. These are always just really tricky because the design is so cool. So it's not really, we don't think about, when we design jewelry, we don't think about how is it going to look when it's sitting on a wheel. But it's tough to show you. Let me show you from a distance away because this is how they're going to drop from the ear. 1125-466. So we'll take a look here, and that's just one of two because we're not into that. Let's give you one earring and call it a day. I'm seeing more and more of that. I get it. That's kind of like, I guess, what they call shrinkflation. We're not doing that here. We're giving you two earrings. And there is a gorgeous look here in this next Tanzanite where you're going to see that they have got, let me see if I can get that set up properly for you. So you can see they really have a left and right design, whether you like to go that way or that way. What do you think? Look at that. It looks like a beautiful ribbon spiral going north to south on your ear. The post is a little lower than the actual gold, so it's not going to be, it's going to give you full piercing coverage. There's 4 carats 90. I only have one pair, of course, but I just wish I had more. Tanzanite earrings are so in demand. It's a 1 pair in yellow gold situation. I cannot change the gold on these. I wish I could. I cannot. They're yellow gold only. They look fabulous. So the yellow gold without the diamonds, that's going to be the top. That's where you know, because there's only one post. So it is going to be solid mirror finish gold at the top, the diamonds at the base, the emerald cut somewhat in the middle there, and the red flash is coming through. 19 points is your diamond weight. 1 3/8 in length. Let's check that out and verify that. And then we have got a look at them coming up here, up close and on the ear. But I just wanted you to see for starters how they drop. Yeah, 1 3/8. It's a little more than 1 1/4 in their length. There's only one pair, so they're going to go very quickly as well. And here's that close up. And just wait till you see one on the ear here. They're just fantastic. They'll have a post and butterfly backing to them as well. They are looking great. And even though they're a bigger earring, they are going to sit very well because of the nice oversized clutch back they have. So this is what, now I know, don't judge it there because I'm going to show you that close up where you can see the stone, but I want you to see it mostly just on the ear here so you can really see what that's going to look like when they actually, and I'm just using my own backing. It's not the backing that comes with the earring, so it's probably not going to be the best because a hoop requires a different backing, but there you go. I put it in a little more taut so you can see how they're going to sit. They're not going to lob forward or drape at all. They're just going to be that perfect drop that you get there. And of course that ribbon style, and of course 2 different ways to wear it, so I just popped on whichever one I had in my hand, but certainly up to you to play with when you get them at home and kind of see which way, which direction you like them better. But they are, they're fabulous. They are really, really, truly fabulous, aren't they? And a $69.99 price, they are not. We're going a lot lower than that. And remember, there's just this one. So that's it, just 1 pair in the yellow gold. That's all we've got. Let's go back to the close-up. And let's make this easier. Then even 69, 59, 49, and I do have to prop them up a little bit. Here's the other one. So there's the other one that I just had on for you. So you can see the red flashes they give, and we will make them better than even $4,000 or $39.99. This is just a great way to go. Get my fingerprints off that yellow gold there. You can see that a lot better. Then we'll show you the other. They just really don't like to sit here on the wheel on their own. So let me get my other tweezers here and see if I can show you the other one here for you so you can see the consistency of the colors of the stones there. And I need to zoom back a little bit more too. So there we go. And we'll make this really easy. Better than even 39, better than 29. This is just gonna fly. This is where I just wish, oh, Genie in the lamp, I so wish I had more than 1 pair of these. We could sit here and sell these all day. They're almost 2.5 carats in each emerald cut. They are not going to be 29, 28, 27. Remember, there's only one pair in the yellow gold. That's it. And they're going to be a huge extra discount because they're not even 28 or 27 or 26. 99. Blowout time is here. $24.99 per pair. That's it. I've got the one pair. That's it. $24.99. You get $250 off that price. So they will end up being $2,249, and one caller will get them. Again, diamonds at the base, the gold at the top. The stones are gorgeous gleaming reds here as well. Let me get another grip on that so I can show you face up exactly how those look in that perfect match of blue winged block Ds, emerald cuts. Rare to see those in an earring style. So 20, you got them? All right, congratulations. Again, I wish I had more of those. We still have diamond bands going out the door. Are we at the bottom? Nope, not at the bottom of the hour yet. So we still have time before our wheel comes out to play. Remember, we're doing pink diamonds at the bottom of the hour. 3 individual pink diamonds. But before that, it's emerald time. Haven't seen any emerald yet today. So here's our gorgeous, bright, clean Colombian emerald. Yes, please. 112-8624. And again, 90 minutes today. 3 hours tomorrow. Let's shop the sale. Let's get you the discounts you're looking for. And that emerald, 112-8624. And congratulations again, everybody who's still picking up diamond bands. I guess we still have them to offer, so that's beautiful too. You still can get a diamond band if you want one. Please do so. Here's our Colombian, 55-point Colombian emerald. Again, the emeralds always look smaller than they weigh. I might have to break out that necklace again from the second item of the show because we had an entire diamond, platinum, and emerald necklace for $14.99. True story. If you think that's going to stick around, there's no possible way. There's just no way you have a value like that. Stay here. But I do have the ring to match, and the ring is gorgeous. No question about it. The beauty of that color, the clarity of that emerald when that is tough to do. And we are making this incredibly affordable with diamonds every which way. That's one of the signature styles we bring, where you've got that signature style, but in not the oversized version that brings a carat 28. This is 74 points in diamonds. So really important diamond weight around it. It's got great finishing too, which I'm going to show you as well. And then we're going to see who's got it. And don't forget, we're just minutes away from a pink diamond blowout. It's a wheel, it's a trio, you're gonna love it, but they're all one of a kinds, which is why I want you to make sure you're here with us when they debut, because they are not going to last. But this is such a value. Look at that, 55 points. Looking bigger, and I'll prove it. Right here on the hand. That looks like, it absolutely looks like a 1 carat or more all day long. And white, yellow, or rose. We're seeing the classic yellow gold combination here. You can do the white gold or the rose gold if you prefer it. That is not a problem, but we will take this lower. And look at that, gorgeous, clean, bright, glowing, everything. It's all there. We're gonna make it easier than $39.99, that's for sure. It is a major bonus here today to get something like this. Sorry, it's going to take me a minute to get that off my hand. That is not my ring size, but here we go. That one's going to be an incredible buy. So yeah, it's usually going to look a little bigger. That's only about a size 5 right now, so it's real small. So if you wear anything bigger than the size 5, it's going to just bow out a little bit more, which again, they're just to point out, if it's looking a little small, it's a small ring size right now. So that's why. But here's what we're going to do. A big old value on a major emerald. Quality is there. The color is just stunning, and we'll make it really simple and easy here. Less than even. That $39.99 is good. It's just not holiday weekend, Saturday sale event amazing. And that's what we're going for. We want to get all the best prices. I think you're seeing the pieces would not be going out as rapidly as they are if these prices were not incredibly amazing. And that's what's happening today. And we only have 90 minutes, and we're only a few minutes away from the pink diamond blowout, which are our basically 1/5 of a carat diamonds that are going to be going out for you really affordably. So I'm looking forward to those as well. And they're coming up. Big pink diamonds are really tough to get. We're going to make them really affordable here in just a moment, but this is not $39.99. You get a better value than that. Take a look. They're going to be so important if you like pink diamonds, I'll tell you. We're getting excited about that. But this is a lot better than $39.99. Huge value. We'll make it easy. Not $29, not $19. Emerald is such a classic. Obviously, it comes down to ruby, sapphires, and emeralds. We love them, but to get that mounting, the perfect way, in my opinion, to put them on display. Classic style, you just need one good emerald. And if you're going Columbia and getting the bright green that is with the clarity, well, that's it. And we'll do it for $16.99. instead. So $16.99 plus 10%, $15.29 at checkout. And then we've got the pink diamonds, and then, our top of the hour is going to be a Tanzanite deal. That Tanzanite in the bridge I flashed will be coming up. We've got our pink diamond wheel coming up next. It is just moments away. Don't forget, I did bring you this emerald necklace in the pear shape, so let's just reflash it for everybody who may not have been with us at 10:10 today. That was an hour and 20 minutes ago. So we'll show you again the beautiful emerald necklace in platinum I had. And if you are going to get the necklace and the ring to match as a set, I would just say the necklace has to stay in platinum, so I would say maybe get the ring in white gold. And that way it'll be a metal match as well. So take a look at this. Here's the necklace on the hand. This is the necklace from way earlier today. It's platinum Rolo link necklace. It's got a beautiful length and then this beautiful V drop to it. We saw that earlier with yellow and white diamonds and already spoken for. It's our 51-point Colombian emerald in a pair, and then the diamond weights, it's 40 points there in the diamond weight. And then you see the spring ring closure, and that is going to be our bright, glowing, gleaming emerald. We'll show it on the neckline here as well. 17 inches is the length, so it'll sit right about there on a neckline that's an average length. But look at that. It's just a great glowing emerald to see from a distance away and get that kind of color. And this is $1,499. $1,499. $1,499 plus 10% off. So $150 off, $13.49 at checkout for a gorgeous platinum emerald diamond necklace. And just all the platinum alone would be more than that. I think that's fair to say. And then you can go ahead and snag the emerald ring to go with it as well. Just get the ring in the white gold if you want them to match. So that's what I would recommend. We'll go back over here to the ring, and then we will make sure that we've got the necklace and the ring hopefully going out the door here. So $14.99 for the necklace, $16.99 for the ring, but you get that choice to take your 10% off. Okay, not an emerald day, that's okay too. We've got more on the way, and pink diamonds are next. So looking forward to pink diamonds. It's not anywhere else on the planet you would find pink diamonds on sale. I will do that for you, and we will do that next. Gonna take a sip of water here at the halfway point of the show and be right back with you. Okay, so pink diamonds, one of the most luxury stones in the world you can own. In its now. The pink diamond wheel is going to consist of, remember what I told you at the beginning of the show, we've already had our Mandarin garnet wheel. Now we're going to show you two other of the rarest stones in the world, which are pink diamonds and Paraiba's next hour. But we have the wide band, we have the cushion cut triple halo, and there's one more to show you, and this will be brief. So it's just simple as this. They're going to go out the door and flying out the door. Reminder, we have one of each, and there's my deepest color. If you want a more purple color diamond, there it is. Can I polish up that band? It's a struggle. When you got a band that wide, it's like a fingerprint magnet. And right, maybe that's distracting because you're going to see the diamonds. Well, actually, the rings are reflecting into that band. If that gives you a sense of how big that band is. And then we've got this cushion cut. And this cushion cut, well, let me move that pair over. No, come on, over here. And then we've got the beautiful, more purple, intense color there in that stone. Well, this is a choice of, you've got 3 different rings, all one of a kinds. I'm going to walk you through the carat weights. This is a wheel, which means they will all be discounted to the same incredibly low price. So all you do is dial in, get your first favorite, because obviously your favorite is someone else's favorite. It happens every time. It comes down to who's going to dial in first, and that requires some quickness here. We've got a different assortment here. So let me show you. This is our 10-pointer in the middle, and that's where you get that extra intensity in the color. That's a 10-point center. This is the 19-point center over here with the triple halo, and then we have the band in the center, which is also going to bring an 18-pointer, and that is our pear shape. So the value is what we're really excited about here. It's all about the value. You choose which one you like. They're all going to stay as they are, which means white gold and rose gold. The white gold predominantly, the rose gold's going to be wherever there's a pink diamond set, that's where you're going to have the rose gold. I'm going to tell you right now that right side should really be called a purple if we're being accurate. The idea is they're all natural stones. So whatever color you see is the color it is, because, oh yeah, they're the piece you get. I take those pieces and ship that to your house, not something that kind of maybe resembles it. Those are the actual pieces that go out to you. The question is, which one do you like? And 2 classics, but really they're all classics. It's just a matter of, do you like a wider band of gold? Do you want more gold weight? If so, go for the middle. That's something where everything is set on top of the band. The white diamonds are side to side here. They're going to border it in pave, and then you've got your amazing diamonds around. So again, 18 points in the center. This is so important. 10 points here, and this one's the biggest. This is the 19 pointer there. You tell me which one you like. They're supposed to be $79.99 and more. We're going to go a lot lower than that and send them out of here as quickly as we know how. Do not wait to get on the phone lines. The values are the best they can be, and as jewelry goes on, as jewelry's made here, as the gold prices continue to soar, and pink diamonds especially are really soaring in value, I do not know a way to get a pink diamond for you naturally from anybody right now. Everyone's holding on to them. It's like, this is what we're doing with the rarities. The rarities I have today are really focused on stones that, for that exact reason, part of the reason they're going up so much is because everyone is holding on to them. And I'm talking about people where that's their job. Their job is to sell and trade and wholesale gemstones. That's what they do for a living. We're doing something where we believe in obviously sharing. That's kind of our MO here, is we're sharing private collection stones with you that are virtually unattainable in today's world. And that's the beauty of what we're offering, is that not only are we selling them, we're putting them on sale. Difference between saying here it is versus let's just discount it down to make it an incredible value. So you've got all the best of the world here in opportunity, and then we put it on sale again with your 10% extra off. So how about better than $79.99? We're going to make it so low. I can guarantee you they're all going to go, and there are only 3 pieces here. So please dial in as quickly as you want. Let me show the band here really quickly on the hand. It is wide. It is incredible. That could be actually, I think it could be, it's wide enough to be a gent style as well. If any of our guys wanted to wear a pink diamond that is super rare, that's going to look at the thickness of the gold. And yet the only thing that sets up high is the halo and the pink diamond center stone itself. Everything else is going to be basically set into that band. What we're going to do is better than 7,000. There's, again, that's the second largest. That's the 18 pointer. Here is that's my 10 pointer, but it's richer in color. It's a deeper color. And then here is the largest. That's the 19 pointer there. So you've got choices. So 10 point, 18 point, 19 point. And then again, different styles where again, these are really traditional halos. This is the wider band with a lot of gold. Let's make them all sell out right now. Not even going to be 7,000, 6,000, or 5. This is really incredible to get a nearly 1/5 of a carat. We talked about 1/5 of a carat white diamonds. Well, that's expensive, but not really rare. What's rare is getting natural colors, and let me stress that natural is the important word here. These are not treated in any way, not even heat treatment. They're treated none, zero, nothing, no treatment, all natural, and not even 59 or 49 or 39 or 29.99, and now we're talking. This is why you want to be on the phone lines ready to go as soon as possible, because we are giving away the rarest. One of the rarer colors in the world. The only thing to get rare would really be the purples and the pinks and the reds, meaning a deeper pink and purple and red. That would be the only way to get rare in a color of diamond, that and the chameleons, which of course we've got some chameleons here. If anybody wants to see a chameleon, we're happy to bring one out for you, but it is really tough to get a pink diamond of this size. So please take advantage of them while they're here. This amazing value is not going to last long. They're not even $2,500 a ring. Usually when we have pink diamonds like this, in the last 6 months, if I've had a pink diamond like this, I've auctioned it off, and usually then it's starting at 3,000 or more for the same size. I'm just going on what I've had. What we've had in a 19 pointer and a 20 pointer and a 21 pointer in the last 6 months have been usually $3,000 or $3,500, and that gets the auction going, gets everybody involved. We're doing better than 29, better than 25. I mentioned that. We're going to go actually well lower than that. And this is the idea. You can get a pink diamond that you will treasure. I think all these styles, if you ask me, are very wearable. They're very classic in nature. I don't think there's anything there that couldn't be worn every single day of your life, whether it's left hand, right hand, anywhere really. It really is beautiful. And if you like a lot of gold weight and you like to feel your jewelry, get that wider band that's in the center there, because you don't want to miss that. And it's not going to be $25 or $24.99. Going lower than what we've ever done on this size pink diamond, plus your 10% off extra, is also happening, and we're going to make them not 23, but actually $22.99, and the method to the madness is back, because that means you'll pay just a smidge over $2,000 for any one of those rings after your discount. 60 seconds on that wheel and we move, we gotta go. But that is, you want purple, you go there. You want the wide band with the heavy gold weight, you go there, and you can go here with the triple halo, classic as can be. There's just nothing more collectible really than the pink diamonds. Risa just let me know she has the wide band. She said it is a stunning complement magnet. Oh, I like that. Woohoo! Stunning complement magnet. Love that. That is so wonderful to hear, Risa. Thank you for sharing that. She says, I got that band. That band, stunning, stunning. Oh, look at that. Finishing on the inside, too. Didn't want you to miss that. There's that wide band. It's comfortable, too, right? That's what other thing. I mean, I love, when I try that on, I'm always like, just... We really, I think now more than ever, miss those heavy gold weights when you're shopping elsewhere. So it feels really good to get those big, heavy bands like that. And remember, next hour, about basically an hour from now, we'll have the Paraiba blowout, which is our light 1 carat Paraibas that are also going to be on a heavy discount for you. That'll be in the last hour. At the top of the hour, which is only 22 minutes from now, we're going to see that Tanzanite in the bridge. And we have the Smile necklace. Yay, the Smile necklace is in last call too at an old price. Can't wait to show you that one. But remember, $2,069 is what's going to actually be your price tag. And which one do we want? Because they're all one of a kinds, and we've got 4 or 5 people on the phone lines now. So this is not going to last. $2,069, it's nothing. It's nothing. You buy sterling silver jewelry for that price these days. Not pink diamonds. Yeah. I'd rather have a pink diamond than a sterling silver band. Maybe that's just me, but they're really, really rare. And this is $2,069. And I'm going to give you, big band. Strike up the band. 8254 is gone. Congratulations. One more time on the hand, too, in case you missed it the first time around. There is the big band. And that one's stunning. Congratulations. You heard it from Risa, not me. Stunning compliment magnet. Now we have 2 left. I'm going to come in a little closer here, show you our final 2. Yes. You got it. Left side, that would be the 19-pointer, 6192. Let me try that on. And the one that's remaining now is that deeper color, 10-point, practically purple, I would say. I would say the one that you have left remaining is more lavender. There's that one on the hand. Reminder, that's our 19-pointer in the center, 18 points on the pink, and 35 points in the white. So it's more than just the center stones, but that is gone. Congratulations. And now let's take a look at our last one, 3143, and we'll come in close here for you, right about there, and then I'll move it center up for you here so you can see what that's all about. And we'll bring up those graphics too, which is our 10-point cushion, 13 points in the pink, and 41 points in the white diamonds on that one. So very nice. And that's also $2,069 and change at checkout. Amazing. Okay, coming up, 20 minutes to go till last hour of the show kicks off. Requests. We've been quiet with requests for this last hour and a half, so want to make sure you know that you are more than welcome to get your requests in today. If it's something, I know the first hour was mostly pieces from last night going out. Makes sense. It was 4th of July, so you may have missed the show live. Want to make sure that you know we still have some incredible pieces. What an amazing! I had one of my best shows last night. Just jewelry-wise. I'm talking about just the quality of the jewelry, the values, the assortment. I got to say, it was top-notch, but we still have some pieces remaining for you to call us on, including, I think we got to show those Tanzanite trillion studs again from last night, as well as, there was a Paraiba bangle, golden pearl piece. So lots of important pieces here that we can also recap for you. The big 8-carat 10 emerald did stick around. The 810 Colombian emerald. The Mahenge, I had a 306 Mahenge spinel, under $10,000. That's still here. I had a huge orange diamond, 1 carat, under $5,000. That's still here. So we have some really incredible pieces. I do think it was one of the best selections I've ever had in a 3-hour block, ever. Last night, 4th of July, if you missed it, recap or ask about those pieces you want to see again if you caught up this morning at some point. And then we'll show you, I'm just waiting on this one. That's a too good of a stone with that 10-point center being as purple and rich as it is. In the color, it's too good to stay here. 2069, we're going for the sweep here. And earrings. Hoops. Hoops are here. Tanzanite, 19 minutes. Smile necklace, shall we? Let's do it. Smile necklace coming up. The smile necklace is 7304. And that one, apparently that one's staying with us for the moment. Here is the smile necklace with the side to side, almost like a collar-like feel. For a lot of different necklines, it's gonna look like the diamonds keep on going, because if what's exposed is just your diamonds there, it'll look fabulous and be really that neckline filler. It's a 51-point diamond weight on this smile necklace, and I didn't think that was the 51-point version. Wow, gotta tell you, looks just like the 1 carat version, I must say. 16, 17, and 18 inches. Wow, that is incredible. Look at that. That is the lobster claw closure. I know it's tough to make out there, but you do have 3 O-rings that allow you to do 16, 17, and 18 inches in length, and then your incredible chain. Sparkles like no other. I love these little end caps that give it that designer feel and flair. This is a much heavier chain than we normally do, because you've got this wider style in the center. And so, and by the way, it's reversible. So if I'm telling you right now, I find a lot of people wear it this way too. I've seen a lot of photographs of those of you that picked this up in the past that wear it like this or wear it like this. It's not just a diamond piece necessarily. You can wear it with the mirror finished gold exposed that way if you'd like to. You can wear it with the diamonds exposed. It is either way, but that is a great look, and it's going to be our last call before that price elevates a bit, because obviously tons of gold here in that chain, and then you've got your diamond weight. It's just a slightly smaller scale, so it makes it really wearable. We did one originally that was a lot heftier diamond weight. Here you have that slightly smaller scale, so it just makes it a little finer, and it looks incredible, doesn't it? And if you want to wear it 16, 17, or 18, you have all that versatility built in, all with that lobster claw closure, which makes it fabulous. And we will send it on out very quickly for $9.99. It's our last call on that necklace being that price. And you see, this is just to reverse it. Why not? Because I think that, why not? It looks like a totally different necklace. Like you suddenly, oh, like I bought 2 different necklaces, and one day maybe that's your more casual attire, maybe that's your daytime look, and when evening rolls around and you want to finish up the workday and head out and celebrate and go to that happy hour, you turn it around and you meet the girls or the guys or whomever, and you just go rock your necklace like that. Diamonds or gold, it really is truly a reversible style. So 2 ways to wear it, and remember the necklace is $8.99 after your discount. It's our last look. I know this is an iconic piece. It's been here many, many, many times. It's been presented a number of times. Those are still the VS diamonds that we love here, and that again is with the gold side and then with your diamond side exposed. So 2 amazing ways to wear your smile necklace, and we'll show it up close as well so you can see all those diamonds individually and how they look so perfect together when you see one side to the other. All those bright white VS diamond sparklers. And you see how, this is my other favorite part about this. I love showing it from this angle, not just to show off the depth of the gold, but to also see how the diamonds are set in. So that means when you run your finger along that piece, or in this case, it might be the fabric that you're wearing, or that scarf that you put on, or something that's a higher neckline, like a beautiful draped cowl neck, that's not going to snag or touch or pull at anything. Okay, so are these all for who? Myrna. So she's looking for a bigger emerald, but not the 8 carat? All right, so let's show Myrna her request here. I've got several to show you. We've got basically the 2, the 4, and the 5, basically. So Myrna, here is our round. That's a 234. Then we have, wow, that round is, I feel bad for anything that has to sit next to that round because it's going to be tough to top. And then we go bigger here. Actually, let me set them this way for you. There's our 2 carat, these are all large stones, but then we have the cushion cut square. It is a cushion cut. I know it almost looks round, but it is a cushion. And then we have a pear shape that is going to be the largest of the trio here. This is a special request trio. I'm so excited we can bring you all larger stones here, but the round, I would say that given that they're all sitting next to each other, you can tell the round is definitely going to look even, I would say almost as big as the cushion cut, which is a whole different step up in size. So we've got 3 to choose from. The round is going to be the 234 with 70 points in diamonds. That would be right here. Then we've got this cushion cut square, which is going to be a 3 carat 93, so just shy of 4. And then the pear shape gets even larger than that. The pear shape will be a 4 carat 65. So nearly, that's closer to 5 carats in the pear. You can see they are going to be set, and they have to stay as they are. In the case of the white gold on the right, that's 18 karat. In the center, it stays in yellow gold. The only one that we can change the gold color on is actually the left side, the round. I can do in white, yellow, or rose gold for you. Obviously, all ready to go in the yellow. So, Myrna or anybody else who would like them, we have everything from $12,999 all the way up to $18,999 on those particular three. I get to discount today. Now, if you already have a favorite of the three, then that's wonderful. You can call in and we'll just go ahead and zoom in on that one and give the item number. If you want to have a favorite based on the pricing, well, let me tell you where those are going to be, because obviously they go in order here. This was 19,000. This was, yeah, that was 16,000. And then we go to the round, which is the smallest, and that was 13,000. So 13, 16, 19, they're basically, yeah, you see there's an incremental difference there because of the sizing being different and growing and getting bigger. So now we get to make this really affordable no matter which one you like. 18 karat here, 18 karat gold, 14 karat gold, 14 karat gold. Diamond weights are 70 points. This one's going to be the Princess Cuts at 55. And then here we go with the double halo. That's going to have a 135 diamond weight. So not only is that the largest stone up there, it also has the largest diamond weight of all three, and we're going to take them all down. So if you like the biggest one, the 465 18 karat gold with the 135, that's down from $19,000. Today it is only $69.99. If you like the 4 karat, which is the 393 technically, but almost 4, that's going to have 55 points in diamond, stays in the yellow gold. That will be $59.99. These are all new reductions. And then if you'd like, it's the most affordable. I love it. It's the round. That is going to be the 234 rare round, 70 points in diamonds in the bridge. That one's down to $49.99. All three bright, glowing. And then just a reminder, we did have the 8 karat 10 last night. If you're interested, the 8 karat 10 is here for $19,999. That is the 810. Boy, not a big difference between the 810 and the pear shape. So I would say maybe, yeah, for the savings you're getting, the pear shape is significantly less. It's $13,000 less for the pear shape than the 810 oval. So maybe you want to go there if you're looking for a big emerald. And all of them look bigger than they weigh. We know how emeralds work, less dense stone. So you get a bigger look, a bigger visual than what your actual carat weight indicates, and they will be gone in a hurry. So $49.99 on the left side, $59.99, only $1,000 difference between these two. And then we go up to $69.99 for the pear shape. Let me know which one's your favorite. We can always zoom in, but you know, staggered in size and staggered in price point accordingly. Yes. The smile necklace length from side to side. Let me show it to you. There you go. The smile necklace, and I have it reversed, is basically 2 1/4 inches, I would say. 2 1/4 inches from side to side, from end cap to end cap. And here's the good stuff. And I'll move it on over here for you. 2 1/4 inches. Okay? That's the smile necklace. $9.99. And we'll take a look at our emeralds. Myrna, would love your feedback. I can always bring you smaller. We did have that 50 pointer earlier. It was a 55 point oval. Did have the necklace earlier, the platinum necklace. I love that one too. I think it's amazing. It's item number 7908. So the round, let me try it on for you. That one is gone. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Great choice, especially for $44.99, which is what that's going to be at checkout. Thank you so much. That round is spoken for. Enjoy. Got our pear shape left and our cushion cut square left. Thank you on that one. Enjoy it. Beautiful. That would have been my choice too. And with that, we are 9 minutes away from our Tanzanite top of the hour. So it gives me a chance to show you one of my favorite things ever, ever. To show you, to talk about, to detail, to put on sale. And who does, I mean, always. I'll talk hoops all day long. Now, a lot of times that's just basketball. That just means I'll talk hoops. But since we're not in basketball season, I'm going to talk about, we could still talk about free agency. We could talk about the draft. We could talk about the odds for who's going to win the championship next year. We could talk about all that. But we could also talk about diamonds and gold. And just, I can tell you who's going to win at TVON today. I don't need Vegas odds. I can tell you right now who's going to win. The shopper, the viewer, the TVON customer wins. I lose, you win, because we've got diamond hoops that are 1110425, and they are showing here in white. I have all 3 gold colors to show you today. Yeah, that's cool. Love that. Love that opportunity. We've got, actually, I'm going to show you one of each here because it's good to see them together, I think. So we've got the white gold. We have the yellow gold here for you. I also have the rose, which we have the prettiest rose gold. And I don't know where else you find a diamond inside out hoop in rose gold, but we've got it. And this is the button release that makes your post, always keeps it perfect, keeps it latched all the time, keeps it super secure. $235. This is, I was wearing the last couple of days because I've been leaving my hoops at home just so I could wear our 410s. But for a lot of you who don't need to speak on camera to a large audience every day, I think this is the happy carat weight and size, because it doesn't necessarily, it shows up, they're nice and big, they're 1.5 inches. But I think for a lot of people that 410 is going to be a little too long for everyday wear. So this is really, I feel like it's that, obviously it's not small, it's 1.5 inches, but it feels like a really, really good length. And of course, I like a longer length than an inside out, because don't you want to see the diamonds that are on the inside, not just on the out, right? We are really, that's what it's all about. If you have a shorter hoop, you're not going to see diamonds on the inside. You're not going to see the diamonds that run through the back of the earring. So I love when we can bring you a hoop like this, where it's elongated enough, where you get really an appreciation for the way the diamonds are running through the back, like that. But you don't have to have a size that's like oversized, where it's, you know, down here and it's interfering with your clothing and your collar and your necklaces and that kind of thing. I love a big hoop. I'm not knocking it. I love a big hoop. I just think the bigger the hoop, the more flattering it is to your facial features. But I do think that as far as my audience and my shoppers nationwide, this is a style that really, really works for everybody. And you end up seeing diamonds from all the angles. Yes, from the front, but also from the side profile in every which way. They have that little button closure, so that's what you're going to utilize to release it, okay? So when you want to release, meaning when you take them off, okay? That's the only thing you need to worry yourself, only time you're ever going to need to worry yourself. You reach back right here, and that's easy, right? You simply literally latch them by pushing them together. They're locked, and to open it, that's when you press that button down, and then you're good to go. And watch how easy that is. Done. Live TV, and I'm squatting in a catcher's position right now while I do it. So the quads are getting a workout, and the earring and my fingers did not. So it's beautifully done that way. Let's go back to the wheel so you can see. That's the yellow, by the way. I just borrowed the yellow gold. So that is, yeah, my legs could not, yeah, they were trembling there for a minute because they were already worn out from the Wednesday, from just the gym. So here we go. Don't need to be doing any more of that. But this is what they look like up close. So it's really about choose your favorite gold color, whatever you always wear, and we've got it for you. And there's a new discount and a new value beyond $69.99. And get ready, because last hour's coming up. We got the Tanzanite top of the hour. We still have that Paraiba special blowout. And these are oval in shape too, which make it very elegant, very classy, very, very elegant. Yes. The which one? Panther. Oh, I like our Panther from earlier. Panther's gone. Congratulations on that one. That was item number 1127451, yellow gold only. And now we're going to get to these hoops at a better price than the $59.99 they should be. This is, yeah. Okay, a ruby necklace?
Yeah, the ruby necklace, the 5005.
Okay, let me see. Gloria?
For
Lori, rather. Okay, has she seen it before? Are you talking about, okay, like a full-on necklace, like the collar? Okay. I was like, I didn't have one yet today. You're talking about the collar. Okay, 1125005. The collar in rubies and diamonds. Let's show it. Has she seen this before?
I think so.
I have shown it. Wow, it wasn't this weekend, but it feels very apropos for this weekend. That is solid. I know we're leaving our earrings just for a moment here, just to show this incredible. Oh, and look at how it puddles. Despite, this is not like, there was a day back in my career, there were a couple years, it was actually 6 years of my career, where I sold nothing but these collars every day. Not the same, but collars. It's all I ever sold every day. And those were 5-hour shows. And I literally showed collars every day of my life. That's how popular they were. And yeah, it was an interesting time. It was just, do you want a Tanzanite, ruby, or sapphire? And I look at what those were way back then, and that was a lot of years ago. This is something we haven't seen here ever until this moment of this particular necklace. 2789 of Burma. Burma, that's important. It also has 3 carats in diamonds. They're individual single diamonds. Yes, I'm going to show it up close to you, but I also want you to see, I don't have a length on this. I don't know if I measured it before. It doesn't look like I did. So let me just, I'm sorry to have to do this, but I want to measure it. So go back to the wheel if you can, Tony, and then I'm going to measure this because nobody bothers to measure. So let me just go ahead and do that live here and see what we have, because obviously that's going to be crucial. And it's going to be, yeah, it's a 16.5-inch length. So it's a real, that's a true collar. And then while I'm here, I'm going to make sure, you always want to do this with your collars, diamonds or any other, you want to make sure that it sits properly. So you want to basically make sure it's all in one straight line first before you clasp it, before you put it on. And then I'm showing you, I don't want to clasp it yet because I want you to see the consistency of those stones all the way through and obviously the size perspective. But look at how gorgeous, and that's always going to sit perfectly level and even because of the way it's built from the inside out. So you see that stunning ruby material here. Big diamonds, 3 carats in diamonds, solid 18 karat gold no less, and it does have the insert closure, which I will show you here so you can see that it never breaks. Never breaks the action. The rubies and the diamonds just keep on going, and it never, look at that. The only way you know where the clasp is from the figure 8 safety. That's the only way you'll know. Let's take it up close as well. I'll move my earrings aside for the moment. Just show you this consistency of those rubies. Look at that. And the big bezel set diamonds. Don't we love that? Bezel set diamonds. And your new price from $69,999, and we can take you through the whole thing. Clasp to the center. There's that clasp again. Look at that. I'll just keep on going. I want you to see the entire necklace just to appreciate the consistency of those rubies all the way around till we revisit that clasp enclosure again. Look at that. So beautifully done. That's something else. And here's what I'm going to do. We're going to make it better than 69. Every ruby's glowing. It's so incredible how these rubies are just as bright as can be. I mean, I'm thinking about if we just had one of those in a ring right now, that kind of clarity, that kind of color, that kind of glow. Why are you not cooperating with me, necklace? Come on. Let's just put on the hand here. I'm going to make it better than even $50,000. Yes.
That one's 16.5 inches, right?
16.5 is what I just measured. I mean, I did it quickly, but 16.5. I might want to have, I can recheck it here, but it's 16.5, should sit right at the base of the neckline and won't flip or turn. And it's not even 50 or 40. We're going less than 30. Wait. We can't do $30,000 because that's only $1,000 a carat for the rubies and then free diamonds and gold. It's a ton of 18 karat gold. Look at the consistency and quality. And yet I love the way it's made and that it can puddle like that. That is important. The fact that it can puddle like that and be a necklace that perfectly drapes and lays. And you know what I'm going to do? Yeah. You know what? I was kind of noticing that as we went through. I didn't detect that looking at it, but it does look like there is a subtle difference here in the, this is going to be tough to do. Let's look at it up close. It does look like they're ever so slightly graduated. Here's the center and here is the back. So let me show you here because they are slightly graduated. I didn't even see that looking at it from afar, but you can see here plain as day close up. I was noticing that too. They are slightly, that was the center right there. And then you can see the cuts and the clarities and the colors are all going to be completely matched and consistent, but there is a graduation to the size of the rubies, okay? But they're all those rovally shapes. Here it is again from the viewpoint of a little further away, and we're going to discount this right now. Less than $30,000. I know I shouldn't do that. It's not 29, it's not 28, it's not even 25,000. And this would be the day to pick it up because there's a huge 10% off discount and it's not even 25 or 24 or 23. This is the epic level of discounting we saw yesterday in an emerald that should never have been that price. Now we're doing it on a necklace that should never be this price. And I'm going to blow it out right now for only $19,999. You get $2,000 off. It's $17,999. And that is unheard of for Burmas that are each glowing bright crystalline, each and every one of them. Thank you so much. That is a beautiful style. And I'm just, what a piece. And what a weekend to get red, white, and blue, because those are blue, red rubies. And so we're at the top of the hour, but I am going to revisit our hoops here very quickly so that everybody can see. Once again, I was just about to price these out to be that big value. We have the white gold, the yellow gold. I do like to put the yellow gold first just because I think white gold separates the yellow and the rose really well. And there you can see the yellow, the white, and of course the rose gold. So now we're going to make the hoops very, very affordable. Do we love them? I know we do. I have one on still, so we can see them again on in a moment. But this is our top of the hour. It's our last hour of our big Saturday, 4th of July spectacular this weekend. It wraps up tomorrow. We get 3 hours with you tomorrow, 1 hour today. That's it. So it's time to definitely call in and make those requests known to us, whatever it is you might be looking for. It is time to let us know. Holler at me. Let's find out what you're looking for. Let's give you the discount of a lifetime and make this earring better than even $3,000. It's not going to be $3. It's not $29. We've only got a couple of minutes left. We got the Tanzanite coming up. We've got the wheel of Paraiba still to come as well. What a finale we have to our Saturday afternoon here. And it's going to be only $24.99 for the hoops you see there. $24.99. You really only spend $22.50 on the hoops. That, to me, perfect size. And Andy, how can I help you? The other cushion. Gotcha. So she's going to go smaller but darker. Gotcha. Because it was a 10-pointer but a brighter color. All right. So you got it, Tammy. We're going to swap those out for you. So I just want to let everyone know our 19-point pink diamond cushion cut is still available from the wheel. She swapped it for the 10-pointer. So if anybody, I'll flash it really quickly. If anybody was bummed that they missed out on this 19-point square cushion cut pink diamond, we do have that one here for you for $22.99, but it's $2,069 at checkout. So, and bear with us, we're really busy on the phone lines and we don't have a lot of operators today. So it's a holiday weekend. Some are just off enjoying the holiday weekend with family and friends. So $24.99, $22.49. Bear with us and we'll be right with you. We've got hoop earrings. We've got the pink diamond, one left. We've got a couple of pieces left from the show, but not many. So this is a really good time to call in and pick up your favorites, whatever they may be. We also have an incredible wheel coming up of Paraibas. They're under 1 carat, but just slightly. I do want to show these earrings yet again on the ear so you can see what they look like from a distance away, just so that you're well familiar with how these hoops look and how gorgeous they are. There'll be $22.49 if you'd like to get them. Tony, I have them on the ear one more time just in case, because this was kind of a presentation that went from 1 hour to the other, so with the little request in between. So I want to make sure everybody did see what these earrings look like when they're on. I do have them on the yellow gold, by the way. And notice you don't really see any of the yellow gold. It's just about the diamonds. It's really all about those diamonds. So well done if you get them. Let's go back to the wheel and take a look here at our diamond inside out drop earrings. Okay, so then we're going to be on our way here. We've got the top of the hour is the Tanzanite that we're waiting on. So that's going to be coming up here for you. We still have the 810 emerald that we showed you last night. That is also here. And don't forget about any requests at all. Get those in so we can help you get exactly what you need at the best price with the 10% extra holiday savings. And that's what's happening all day long. Well, we got 55 minutes left today. 3 hours tomorrow, and bye-bye, it's over. And $22.49 on hoop earrings that have 235. That would be under $1,000 a carat. Silly low. Crazy, crazy, crazy low. That is just ridiculously good. And then we've got our Tanzanite, as promised. Been waiting on that gorgeous Tanzanite that we will see shortly here. And that's just going to be exciting. I mean, it's a day to remember here. It's a wonderful opportunity to get in on anything and everything that you'd like to have, that you'd like to own. It's a really good time to pick up your favorites. If there's something you've been thinking about from even this weekend alone, we'd love to help you out. So really, really important styles throughout the day so far. We're going to keep that going, though, throughout the rest of this last hour. So really want to make sure you're in on everything we have seen and that we love. So, okay, let's get on with it. We got our Tanzanite coming up. I know diamond hoops are amazing, aren't they? We love good diamond hoops, but there is just no doubt that is one of the best ones to get there for you. And we are going to be on our way with our Tanzanite coming up. Here it is. Been just waiting for what I feel like is a red, white, and blue way to go because, well, any other Tanzanite you'd buy anywhere else, it's just purple. but ours is really red, white, and blue because our blue wings are just that. They're more blue than they are purple, and they also have the red flashes in them as well. So that's important too. Keep calling on the hoops. They're very popular. Very, very popular. So this is, you know what, Andy, I'm going to have you do? Andy, while you're here, I'm just going to have you double check the length on that. Never mind, you're busy. I'm going to have you double check the length on that because I'm only doing it with a ruler, which isn't long enough. Maybe you have a way to get a more accurate reading. Just want to make sure that is exactly 16 and a half. I can't get that exact when I'm using a ruler twice. So here we go. This one's going to be 1128257, and it's a brand new 254 Tanzanite, cushion cut, square. And very rare to get that cut in particular, and we are once again very busy. I appreciate your patience on the phone lines. I thank you for waiting on hold with us because I know it's a busy, busy day, and I know that we don't have enough operators today, so bear with us. We're working very hard to get everyone through and get all those calls answered in the order they were received. But don't hang up because we don't want you to do that. Don't hang up because you'll miss out on your item, and we can't have that. These are too valuable pieces here to have you miss out, especially when they're as affordable as they are. So, you know what, Victor, the more I measure that, it's like 16 really. So again, we want to clarify that. I'm using a ruler, so it's very hard to get exact because, you know, there's only so exact you can get when you're putting a ruler up. But yeah, it looks like it's exactly closer to 16, 16 and a quarter. I don't know, it's right there, just above 16. So, all right, here we go. That's going to be 254 in the tansy, and you do have a 106 diamond weight running every which way. Oh my goodness, what a piece this is. Well, let's blow it out, shall we? It's top of the hour time. It's our last hour. I know we're a little behind because we had those hoops come on in and transition into hour number 3 here. But this is the way to get it done when you want red flashes. They're there. 254. Check out the way you see diamonds. Well, they all the way underneath. This is my favorite view. I like seeing that, so you can see. I'm sure. I think we're like 16 and a quarter on that because I'm doing my best with a ruler here. But you guys have like a yardstick or a probably tape measure, which is a better way to do it. Take a look at that. That is the coolest part. Is you get to see the culet, the beautiful cutting of your stone here. You get to see all the red flashes. It's a carat 06 in diamonds. Thrilled to bring it to you, but we got a discount. We're in the last hour, time to move some jewelry. Here's how we make that happen. Here's how we do it. It's not time to wait. We're going to give you discounts on everything, but here's our Tanzanite deal. And for whatever reason, probably the fact it's brand new and made in a more recent gold market than, let's say, 5 years ago, we're looking at a very, very important style here that is, I'm going to try on the hand. It's at $69.99. I just don't think that's going to fly for our Saturday. We got to do better than that. Here's what it looks like. Wow, it just gets deeper and darker. We're seeing it in that intense light up close. Not always the best or more accurate look. You get an intensity that goes beyond that, and it is, look at that, better than 69. Blowout time is here. Final 50 minutes to go. 3 hours tomorrow, and this event comes to an end. So I would say, take advantage of what you're loving from this entire inventory. Nothing's off limits. You've got everything 10% off as long as it's in stock, as long as it's available. We can do it for you, and it's not going to be 5 or 4 or 3 or even $29.99. We love a good Tanzanite. The only thing else I have today are earrings. They're already gone. I've got a stud I could bring you from last night that's still here in a trillion, but as far as rings go, this is it. This is your ring, and it could not be more fabulous. I don't think, at least. I just don't think that could be any better. I mean, what do you want? Yellow gold, that's fine. I could actually do that. I can do yellow, I can do rose. So we'll take care of the gold and make it exactly what you need. But this will not be $29, forget about that. You get your extra 10% off. I cannot get you any better value than this is right here. And it's not 25 or 24. You need a blue wing. Before they're completely gone and done, you need a great blue wing. And a cushion cut square is an exotic cut, and it's so well done, and we'll make this one better than $24.99. What'd you come up with? Perfect. Is that what she's okay with? All right. Okay, good. All right, so here we go, guys. $24.99. Let's go lower. On its way, fabulous value. Not going to be 24 or 23. It is time to get on the phone lines here today. Very limited time to go around here. Make requests if you have them. Let us know what you'd like to see before we run out of time, because that's happening here very quickly. We've just got the last hour always flies. We want to make this even better than 22 or 21 or 2,099. It's only $19.99. There's your blowout. Plus, we'll get you $200 extra. So you've got a savings there. It's going to equate to a $17.99 price tag at checkout. And a beautiful Tanzanite to own. And then you know what we are. We're only 20 minutes away from the Paraibas. I'm going to give you a little preview right now of what those light 1 carat Paraibas. Whoa, that's the Paraiba in the yellow. Here's the deluxe Paraiba. That's a round in the white gold. I've got another round. Can you imagine? 2 of my Paraibas today are going to be round stones. Light 1 carat rounds, Paraibas discounted on the way. And what would you like to see from our inventory? This is the time you make those requests. Tell me what you'd like to see one more time before it's gone to somebody else. That's the key here. $1,799. That's it. We've got one. All right, so moving on, we have the big Tanzanite trillions from last night. I thought I would just recap for you here at some point. We also have this golden pearl. With the way that golden pearls have been exceedingly popular, I did want to bring you a golden pearl moment here because it's our largest, and it is a 13 millimeter with the incredible diamonds that are up around the sides. Look at those tapered baguettes just doing their thing, giving you like rainbow brilliance here on the sides. This is a quick recap from last night. It's 1125933, and it is the large 13 millimeter round. It's 18 karat solid gold. It's a 61 point diamond weight along the sides. They do that nice little curve, so they just kind of wrap their way around the sides. And I don't have hardly anything left from the show. 2 hours and 13 minutes in, and yet that Tanzanite is the one that's still here so far. Amazing. So also there was a Paraiba pendant earlier and a conch pearl earlier, and also a really, really important sapphire that had a purple blue color, and it was over 2.5 carats into designer mounting. So there's quite a few just really important new pieces here today. And you know what else is here? The emerald platinum necklace for $14.99. That was also still available. That's pretty unusual. Here we go with the 13 millimeter yellow gold, 18 karat solid, and those designer prongs, which I think are really wonderful. This is a lighter color of gold, and sometimes they get real intense yellow. This has got a kind of a champagne golden color to it. It's still a golden pearl. Golden pearls, what we call them, whether they're more intense or not. It's no different than really yellow diamonds, where they vary a bit in color. They can be lighter, they can be richer, they can be darker. Sometimes they incorporate other colors. This is where the pearl is natural from the mollusk. So every mollusk is going to produce a very different color. And this has just got that real soft, kind of pretty, almost very elegant look to it. To me, it's still golden. I mean, you see, it's not a white pearl. We know that. It's not like where, you know, with the yellow diamond that's lighter, you can't really tell if it's a bad white diamond or if it's a good yellow diamond. This is not like that. You can tell it's not a white pearl. And I do enjoy how you can see from the very profile, you're still seeing those diamonds flash the way they do. That's that subtle little curve that you have, the way the diamonds are wrapping along the sides. And then you've got this amazing look here. Those are like triangular. And when I say triangular, they're triangular prongs. They kind of finish up with this nice little mirror finishing at the top. That whole ring is $17.77. Plus it's really only $15.99. So that's an important value for a huge golden pearl that is really the rarest color out there. I will remind you, in our organic stones, we had a rare conch pearl here today that was colossal, 212 in size. It's under $3,000. So that doesn't happen on the conch pearls ever. We're going to show that to you again because it's one of our few items that is left to recap today. Then we're only 15 minutes away from our bottom of the hour. The bottom of the hour is going to be the Paraibas that I flashed and previewed for you as well. So we will show you those. And a reminder that $14.99 emerald and platinum and diamond necklace is still here for $13.49 really. And then this is the Tanzanite earring, just in case you want to know more about those. Tanzanite earring. Let's get to that conch pearl. Also a recap from earlier. The beautiful pinky, true shell pink color of a conch pearl. $71.39 is your item number here. That's a 2 carat 12 set in platinum and 88 points in the diamonds. Fancy cuts and round brilliance together. It's marquise and rounds along the edge there. And yes, Oh, I was wondering about that. Thank you. Do they need to see it again or they're good? All right. So the emerald and platinum necklace is gone. Congratulations on that. We have our 19-point pink diamond. Again, that was swapped. So it was gone, but it's now available. So if you wanted to inquire about that. And this is $29.99 for the Conch pearl. Another recap from earlier today. So well done on the emerald necklace. This is kind of like, I like to let you know that with 45 minutes left, it's a good time to think about getting those pieces you are thinking about. Because if you wait till the end, that's when everybody bombards us getting those pieces from the day. So we like to make sure that you can get in now, get those pieces while they're here before you wait a little too long and miss out. That's not what we want to happen. So want to get you a great value on everything here. $29.99. Here's that Conch pearl on the hand again for you. Rare as can be. It is tough to get any more rarity than this one gives. It's really tough. An organic stone, 1 in every 10,000. They're very highly what we call endangered. At this point, you don't see much of anything remaining in the queen conch shells. That's where they come from. They're derived from deep inside those shells. And so with a ratio like 1 in 10,000, when you can't find any anymore, that's very difficult to find. And who's that for? Hi, Michael. We've got a heart shape. This is, well, yeah, this is the perfect day to show it. Oh my goodness. Heart shape. Red, white, and blue, stars and stripes. We'll show it next. All right, so there's our Conch pearl, $29.99. Okay, it's an enhancer that we're showing you here now. This could not be any more perfect for this weekend, and quite frankly, every day, if you ask me. There is a heart-shaped pendant. It's very large. It's $12.94 is the item number. It's our 14-karat gold. Stays in the white gold, yes. It feels like the flag and the stars and stripes, but done in the heart shape at the same time. Not easy to do, to have that sapphire and that red, white. That's rubies and diamonds, by the way. We do red, white, and blue a little differently. It is all sapphires, rubies, and diamonds here. Look at the scale of this pendant. It's $12.94. I cannot be more proud to have this here today. $171 in your sapphires and your rubies. Okay, so that'll be the total corundum weight there. There are diamonds in the bail as well as in the pendant itself, 71 points of diamonds, and that bail is an enhancer, which is important because yes, you can just wear it as you would a normal pendant where you put your chain through the bail, and there's your 1.25 inches, I would say, drop. I'm going to show it on the neckline as well. Please call early because this is obviously a one only, and I think a weekend like this is when something like this is certainly going to go. But there's also the ability to open up that bail, so it flips open. It just has a little like what we'd see in a bracelet closure where it flips open, and that way you can put it on other things like a strand of pearls or a beautiful bead necklace or anything else you want within reason, and you can clasp it on to things that you couldn't put through the bail. Does that make sense? That's how an enhancer works. So you've got a carat 71 in your rubies and sapphires, diamond weighted 71 points. It's got a great finishing, which I'm going to show you up close. It's a little easier to see it when it's up close here for you, and that will be white gold only. Here's that finished under gallery. Look at the details there, and I'm going to go ahead and show you this way so you can see how it's slightly elevated. Kind of pops up there, kind of does a slight convex style. And here it is up close with those stones. Look at that. Gorgeous. And only one. Oh, let me see if I can hold it a little better for you. And there's your inside, and there's the outside, and diamonds in the bail as well. That is, ooh, I like this price tag. It's a new discount. Forget about $39.99. We're going lower than that. I just want to hold it by that bail here if I can to show you. Yep, that way. I don't want to block those. Well, it's actually one diamond and then some mil-grain in the bail that goes up and down. We'll make that less than $2,000. Forget about $19.99 or $18.88 or $17.77. Here's your chance to pick it up, and you wear it every day. Longer or shorter on any chain you want. Here we go. It's not even $17.77. It's only $16.99. And that'll be an extra 10% off. And God bless America. God bless TVON, because that value is insanely good. $16.99. Happy 4th indeed. That is going to be verifying already. We'll see who's got it. Yeah, that's before. Let me make that clear. The prices you see on your screen are always prior to your discount. So that one's gone, right? All right, congratulations. Thank you so much. So you save an extra extra 10% off. And then we'll show you that golden pearl again. There's that golden pearl, and here's that conch pearl. Golden pearl is $17.77. The conch pearl is a 212 for only $29.99. Thank you for bringing that out. That's the perfect piece for this weekend. That's perfect. I'm so glad we had that. I wonder if we have, I know we had the love knots the other day. They're sold out now. They were our ruby, sapphire, and diamond love knot earrings. And again, two of our more exotic types of pearls there, the golden and we still have about 8 minutes till our Paraiba wheel. So let me recap this for you. This is that new sapphire we saw earlier. The blue meets purple. Item number is 112-8696. It's purples and it's blues togethers, which is why it might look like a Tanzanite. But it's got the, we know there's purple and blue sapphires, and sometimes they're going to blend those two colors a bit together. This emerald cut set in platinum and 18 karat gold does just that. It also has a few bigger diamonds, 21 points in total weight in the diamonds, bigger individual stones that are there. And Andy, whenever you get a chance, I will take that, thank you. And then we've got those Paraibas coming up here in about 8 minutes. 8 minutes till our Paraiba trio gets here, and that is the 256. Incredible purple blue. Watch this though. When it's on the hand from a distance away, and I can't decide which way I like to wear it better because there's a subtle curve to one side as it's on the hand. And so you see how this side's a little more curved and this side's a little more straight edge. So two ways to wear it, however you like to do it here, but that's what it looks like. And then check out the flashes. It does what any good really, I mean, we see a lot of blue wings that do this, right? Where they flash the red. Well, this is doing that too. And yet in a huge size for a sapphire. And thank you. This is going to be a really important value. Remember, we only have about 35 minutes left to go. The Paraibas are still to come. We don't have much left from the show to recap. So this is just why I'm doing this now, not waiting till the very end of the show to get our pieces gone. But this is going to be outstanding. Look at that. And again, the intricacy of basically layers. It's a solid 18 karat yellow gold layer and then the platinum satin finish layered over that. That is a detail we don't see very often, and I'll blow it out right now. It's only going to be $32.99, but that will be, think about where it is after the discount, because it goes under the $3,000 mark. And it's going to be, yep, a lot less when you actually take advantage of that extra 10%, because you will actually only pay $29.69. We're almost there. Paraiba time has arrived. It is coming up. We'll get to those shortly here, just a couple more minutes away till we get to our fabulous Paraibas. One of our few pieces left, the conch pearl, the golden pearl, and yes, we do. We have the Tanzanite, 254 still hanging out. Also had a platinum alexandrite for $9.99. The emerald ring is here, I think. We had the smaller emerald ring here, $16.99 for that emerald ring. And then we had the Paraiba pendant, all of our bangles, all this. The great Paraiba pendant too was really cool, the orchid style. And then if anybody does want that 8 karat 10, $20,000 for the 810 in our huge Colombian, that would be our biggest emerald. And then let me see if I can polish that up. That stone looks like it had a little something on top of it there. So we'll see if that one looking better now. So there we go. Apologize, there was a little fuzzy wuzzy on that stone. And then anything else you'd like to see. I got a couple more ideas here before our Paraiba gets here. The blowout on Paraibas is sensational, so we will see that. I do love these gold and diamond earrings. And then also we had one new find. I did have a Brazilian Paraiba ring with a couple of Brazilian stones. We have a Paraiba bangle, which might just be perfect to go with those Paraiba rings as well. So it's a good time. Get requests in. Don't wait till the last couple of minutes. I know that's tempting to do. Everybody seems to do that. Then it's too late. Pieces don't stick around. $29.69 on that sapphire. I don't know if Stephen is with us, but last night I heard that we had a request come in before the show started for a cornflower blue sapphire. And I really have just one true cornflower. And it's right here. It's item number 1128242. That is the 243 pear shape. True cornflower blue sapphire. And we are moments away, 5 minutes away from that Paraiba blowout. It's getting exciting. We've got a grand finale, if there ever was one, in Paraibas. Can't wait to show them to you, but stay with us. We had two great sapphires, both remaining available. We had the cornflower blue, and then we have a darker, more royal blue as well. And that's going to be here too. But I've got the big one here first. We're going to start with the big one, true cornflower, 243, and it's unheated. Then you get the diamonds in that classic 86-point diamond mounting around it, and then a great finishing on the inside there as well. So that is, and that'll all be cleaned up. That's again from our inventory tag. So doesn't seem like we're too concerned with that. Obviously, it's going to be sized and polished for you. But this is a bargain. 243 in an unheated. We just had the emerald cut, about the same size. But that was a deeper color, so it's going to for the most part, look like a royal blue. This is the bright cornflower. We understand the cornflower is very specific. That's a very specific color. To use that name accurately says something. And when you get a true, honest to goodness cornflower and it's clean, remember when you actually heat a stone, and it's very common for sapphires to be heated, 99.9% of them are. But when you heat it, it's not just going to give you a help to the color, it's going to help out with the clarity. And you're probably asking, well, why point that out when you have an unheated stone? What difference does it make? Well, the big headline here is look at the color and the clarity you're getting when it didn't get that help. It just naturally is that beautiful. It's naturally that perfect. And that is unusual to get in the sapphire, especially these iron titanium rich blues that usually have more of that kind of silky kind of look to them, those silken type of inclusions that normally happen in a stone like this. When you see it up close, you realize, where are those inclusions that it's supposed to have? And we're back up close. It's 86 points in diamonds, and you're getting all that gorgeous color clarity to where it can glow like that, and it's only going to be $39.99. So there's another big bargain. For our sapphire lovers, we've had a couple of good ones, and the bigger ones are what's coming out to play today. And thank goodness for that, because you have a lot of extra money saved on the bigger pieces. Now, if you want to go the true royal blue, I've got that as well. And then anything else you'd like to request, we're getting down to it. Once those Paraibas are shown and sold, we're not going to have a ton of time left in our show. So I do want to make sure you're getting your requests in now, sooner rather than later, please. It does help out. So here is that royal blue. Look at that. That's the royal blue. There's the difference. So it's like the mama and the daughter here. And yet we've got the royal blue. The mounting's the same except scaled down. So the royal blue is going to give you 1935 as the number. That is a 104 on a royal but bright. Still showing off the color. It's got 70 points in diamonds, so you're going to get just a difference of only 16 points in those diamond weights. So when we say scale down, it is a slight scale down. And that one's going to be only $16.99 on the left side. And each before, so again, so there's no confusion, these prices you see on the air are prior to your 10% off. 10% is extra. That's an extra discount. So that price tag you're seeing, $39.99, comes down to only $36.90, or $35.99, so even better. And then, of course, our $16.99 royal blue is amazing. That's going to be the Carat 04, and that's down to $1,699. Do let me know which one you prefer. That $16.99 comes down to $1,529 as well. So two wonderful options. Last call on either one. Cornflower on the right side, royal blue on the left. You decide what you like. Okay, Paraiba time is almost here. We got 1 minute until the bottom of the hour. And hasn't this been fun today? We've had the three rarest stones that really are going in the world today. We had the Mandarins in the first hour. We had the pink diamonds the last hour. And now it's all about the Paraibas. And I cannot wait to show you what we're going to do on the most incredible price tag. First of all, do not wait to dial in, because I know it's easy to go, I think there's probably more than one. Nope, there's one. I can't even get you another stone this clean if you did not care about the cut or the clarity. This is just an impossibility right now in the world of Paraibas. So we either have the round and the bridge. We have the round in this really decadent, it's like a double split shank. We've got the yellow gold. Oh, I don't think that's going to last very long. There is a bigger oval, and then our two rounds to choose from. You get to decide. And all stones, first of all, they all right here look like a carat plus, no doubt about it. They're actually going to be a little under 1 carat in size. But I'll walk you through what's what. We'll talk about diamond weights, which are, of course, elite. You're going to choose your favorite, and then we just have to make this really simple. And again, we got a beautiful bangle too. If anybody needs a bangle to go with them, there's the bangle. So that's a great bangle with an east-west set oval. But this is what we have been waiting for. Again, when it comes to values, there's nothing else like it. What we're doing right now is amazing. So this is the big finale of our rarity trios for the day today. So proud we have them. So glad they're here. But if you are a Paraiba lover and you're somebody who says, I'm on a bit of a budget, but I really, really want a Paraiba. Here's where you have to be on the phone lines. We've never been able to do this before in price. Welcome into our finale. We have 29 minutes left in our Saturday show, and then the big finale is tomorrow when we've got our 3 hours for our Sunday. It'll be a farewell to our 4th of July event and the 10% off, and even on the brand new, and some pieces we've seen before that just had a little higher price that allowed them to stay here. Well, the good news is they're going today. They're going. There's no doubt about it. This is one of the most important and rare stones in the world you can ever own, and it's right here at an amazing value. So this is where I would definitely recommend. I mean, you've seen this happen with our pink diamonds and our mandarins before it. We've seen it with nearly every one of a kind today, is that they are going very quickly. So I don't want you to miss out. That's where the problem lies, is we're not a company that has 20 and 30 and 120,000 of something. We have one of most everything, so this is the time to pick it up. Take a look at your options here, and which one do you like? Oval, round, or round? I've got carat weights here that we're gonna walk you through. The first one is, I'm gonna go in order here from sizing up. We're gonna go in ascending order. My 70, now this is kind of interesting. The oval is the 70 pointer. That looks big, doesn't it? And what do I always tell you? I always tell you about how an oval is going to look bigger. Well, there's the proof. That's our 70-point stone with a carat 06 in diamonds. Nobody's on the phone lines yet, by the way. And I know why. It's because smart shoppers kind of know already where these Paraibas go, and you're going, I think $40,000 is going to be still a discount, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. You can today, because even at $40,000, they'd be $4,000 off, but that's still a $36,000 price tag. That is not what you're paying. So I got to make this very clear. Dialing in doesn't obligate you to buy something, but it is the difference maker between getting something and not, because pieces simply don't stick around. So we've got our 70-pointer over here. We've got, they are all going to stay in the gold color, so you do have to love it the way it is. We'll size it, but other than that, gold color stays. Here's the 77-pointer. That's in a bridge mounting with 95 points. And over here, this one has a little special surprise to it that you haven't seen yet, but that is our 74-pointer in the 18-karat gold. That's not the surprise. The surprise is, look at the profile of the ring. Diamonds every which direction. Diamonds in the profile, look at the way that's arced. So it has a little accommodation for the profile and the gallery underneath that stone, but it's got the pave going every which way, and the same thing's going to happen on the other side. And that's the 18-karat gold option. Okay, so here's my request. See, I'm always begging you for a request, and I'm going to make a request here. If there is anybody within the sound of my voice that's maybe perhaps kind of maybe sort of wanting to get one of these, or maybe thinking about it, or if you're just going, I think those are pretty stones. I think they look nice. They're pretty stones. I might be able to get one if they're really, really, really discounted. Here's the tip. They are really, really, really discounted. Really discounted. You definitely want to be on the phone lines because they are nowhere near 40, 30, 20, or 10. And when you are under 1 carat, but still close enough to where it's what we call the light 1 carats, where they look like 1 carat all day, but without that carat weight, which means without that price tag that they should be. So you're not even spending $9,999. This is the time to dial in, because when they're gone, and there's nothing I can do to replace them at this point because, well, we know what's happening with Paraiba. They're completely mined out. Everybody who does have them is holding tightly onto them. They're not selling them. They're not offering them for sale. The wholesalers of the world are keeping them. If you are a collector already and you have some at home, please don't resell them quite yet, because they are just increasing to a level we don't see gems do. And here's what we're going to offer instead of a value of only $99.99. That's a great price. To be honest, we could sit here and give them 60 seconds and probably see them all out the door here and just say bye-bye and congratulations. And remember, whatever price we end up at, then you take 10% off. It's an extra. So that's very important as well. But these are not going to be $99.99. Come in quickly. This is not the time to wait on the phone lines. It's just not. You got to go for it. You got to go for it and love on these stones, because they are wearable. They're beautiful, they're rare, they're neon, even under low light. Check that out. Look at those stones just go. And that round in the middle is really on point there. So you take advantage of what I'm about to do, because you get to win there. And I know nobody's on the phone lines because we're still looking at $10,000, and everybody knows the value that brings, but still we get it. That's out of the norm of what we do here on this show. So now you get the moment, and you'll love them. You will love them. I'm a Paraiba collector. I'm lucky. I got to collect them 20 years ago. So I was kind of at the start of it, where they didn't cost the kind of money they do today. I'm taking you back to 20-year-ago pricing. So you can be that collector that maybe you always feel like, well, I didn't have the opportunity, or maybe you did and you just thought they'd be around forever. We all did. Don't feel bad. I didn't think they'd be gone a few years later. I thought they'd have a little more lifespan than they did. I thought we'd have more stones or more better quality stones. We don't. This is just a stone that Mother Nature was really stingy on, and that's what's driven up the rarity and the value. And it's not going to be 99, 89, 79, 69, 59, 49. What I just did is no way, shape, or form even representative of the mounting price alone. The stones are free at this point, because when you're down sub $5,000, that is not something you could buy the mountings for. Remember, we have one of each. Remember, they stay in the gold color. Remember, I'm going to size them for free. So you get your choice of size. You get to choose your favorite ring, but they are not $49.99. And this is why you need to dial in fast. This is why weekends like this are unforgettable. They are ones that everybody really praises here. It's what we do. Values are what we do every day, but values like this are another level, and this is the rare stone. I've been showing them all day. It was the Mandarins, it was the pink diamonds. Now we're in the Paraiba world, and no, they are not going to be even, here's what I'll do. They're not even $39.99. Unheard of. $3,999 with your discount. They will never stay. They can't stay. Not when the price tags are that tiny. That's what we're actually going to go lower than that, because I'm still waiting for a phone call. We need to have you on the lines. And until we get these out the door, we're not going anywhere, and we only have 23 minutes left of airtime anyways. So this is not going to be the wheel that you want to wait on, especially when they're not even $39.99. And now we're getting busy because there's that delay where suddenly now people at home are seeing these prices drop to this level. They're saying, I got to get one. Maybe you're going to get, honestly, somebody could probably come in and just get all three. And why not? As a collector, you want to get everything you can in Paraiba while they're here. And for anybody who's silly enough, that would be me and us and TVON and the whole thing, anybody who's willing to part with them at this point, you need to really question if they're okay, because everybody is advised to hold on to their Paraibas. Keep them, watch the price and the value soar. Let's make them better than $39.99. I will go even lower. Remember, you have a one opportunity, whichever one you like. And I know you have a favorite. I don't know which one it is, but I know there's a favorite. And maybe pick your second favorite too, so you're ready to go, because you got to get at least one of them, right? They're not going to be $39.99. Which one do you like? The oval going on the hand first. That one looks the biggest, I would say, and that does have a big diamond weight. That is item number 5541. Take a look at the oval. Stays in the yellow gold. And that is the 70-pointer with the carat 06 in the diamond side to side. And it's not going to be $39.99. No, we'll go lower. Before you're already, I'm thinking about what, 10% off? That's $400 saved. But don't do that yet. You can say sold, and I'll still get you the lower price. There's the oval on the hand. Look at that diamond pave work side to side, all the way around. It's not going to be $39. Victor, which one do you like? Do you already have a favorite? Is it the round and the bridge? Oh, no, we have two people on the oval. Okay, well, has anybody said sold yet? All right. I said, no, we're waiting for you to go low, low. Go low, 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 low. I will go low, low. So low, low. That you will be absolutely loco if you don't get one. I mean, really, with all due respect, it's amazing. It's not going to be $39.99 or $38.88 or $37.77. Get these. This is I have spent my gemstone life. Obviously, I've sold a lot of jewelry, and I love it all. But there is a very special place in my heart for these Paraibas, and as an expert in the field, this is the one to get. People ask me every day, what should I get? What do you think I should invest in next? What stone should be on my list? Paraiba. It is the Paraiba. Do we have the oval gone? The oval may be gone. Oval gone? Oval gone. Let's go even lower than 37. That's how you do it, guys. 37.77 still. They're saying sold, but they are not paying that price. Andy, if you have a second choice, let me know what it is, because they're not even 37.77. Bringing the price down yet again. We're going to make them $3,699, and then you're taking 10% extra off as well. So that's how we do it. $36.99. You get them for $33.29, and the oval in yellow gold already spoken for. Thank you, 5541. And now we have the round in the bridge, or the round in the 18 karat gold, which is over here. That's the 18 karat gold with the side profile of diamonds every which way, and an ample amount of 18 karat gold, and they are $33.29 a piece. And I'm telling you right now, whatever's happened, that gorgeous round on the left side, I cannot stop staring at. It's that perfect blend of blue and green. It's also very large, but very clean. That is a rarity to find in the Paraiba world, to get clarity that is on point like that. And we'll give them 30 seconds only. I mean, maybe 60. 60 is more appropriate. And then I'll tell you what, we're going to open it up to your last minute requests if you have them, because we are in last call. And I want to remind you that I had a beautiful pendant earlier that was round Paraibas and diamonds for $18.88. Still don't know why you guys, again, I know that there's been a couple of people asking about pieces from earlier, but nobody's asked about this one yet. I don't know. That's the Paraiba, triple Paraiba pendant with the floral design. It's an orchid. It's got 25 points in Paraiba and 110 in the diamonds, and that is only $18.88. So just a little more affordable way to get a Paraiba if you'd like to. And then we have the bangle, which I can show you. You know what? The bangle's in white gold. Otherwise, I would say it would match the oval ring we just sold. But we are going to do a bangle for a very cool price as well. So which one's going? Is it the 77 point here, 77 pointer with 95 points in diamonds? Yes, 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 yes. It's good. And then, or do you like the 74 pointer in 18 karat gold with 102 in diamonds? Those are the options remaining. $3,329. Could not be better. Oh no, they wanted the oval too? That's 4 people now in the oval. Yikes. Joanne, I do have an oval and a bangle. Just saying. I do have an oval and a bangle. And I also have the rounds and the pendant. Victor, they're not giving back the oval, are they? If they are, we have like 3 people. Okay, so the oval's still gone. Okay, just was hoping we can get everybody a Paraiba who wants one. We're really leaving 2 of those. Okay, we're leaving the rounds. All right, the rarest of them all.
Dale got the oval Paraiba.
Right.
I want to see on the hand one more time.
Sure, I can do that. Did you say Gail?
Dale.
Dale?
Yes.
Dale, you got it. Here's the oval. And if Dale's looking for a match in a bangle, we have one. But take a look. There's the oval in the hand one more time. This one is already spoken for. I know, sorry to do that for everybody who missed out. It is already spoken for. Just wanted to show it on the hand one more time with that design. It's like the diamonds over here. They link into the sides of that band. And then let's show the bangle for everybody. So the bangle is going to be item number 1126626. And it's an oval stone set in this diamond shape of diamonds. 53 points on the oval, 65 points in the diamonds, and in a solid gold bangle. And probably better to see it on the wrist because it's a really important look. And this is only $100 more than the rings just were, when there is a whole bunch of gold. A lot of gold. 14 karat white gold is how it stays. It's for an average size wrist. And that will be going on the hand here shortly, but it is 6626. Yes, sounds like our phone number a bit, but it's not. It is 6626, and it's our 55 point in that, 53 point in the Paraiba, and it has the diamonds around that, 65 points in the diamonds, and it's all in solid gold, and there is a lot of gold in that bangle. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful style. What we're going to finish up with is another bonus wheel. I've got some turquoise to show you as well. Here's what the bangle looks like on the wrist. So it's going to have a side hinge. So it opens like so. So you can see it here, how it's going to open with that hinge, and it doesn't just fly open. You have to give it a little bit of a help here and a little tug, and then just lines up, snaps into place. Just fasten your figure 8s, which there are 2 of, and then you see what that looks like on the wrist there. So that's our oval Paraiba. This one does stay in the white gold. It's not going to be changeable on the gold color, and that is because it's $3,799. But there is a 10% off, so you're going to get nearly $400 of extra savings on that, and it'll be $34.19. And again, one little push of that little button on the side, it opens up, you're out of it, and then of course it just latches just like this. So really simple and easy there, and that's what it looks like close up. So $37.99 turns into $34.19. We'll get you a little turquoise wheel before we go, unless there are any recaps we have to do, but you have 15 minutes left to shop on this Saturday for the sale event pricing. So I would definitely recommend doing that. We had a couple gorgeous sapphires that are still here. Two of our Paraibas, they happen to be the rounds, they're here as well. And then some of our bigger emeralds are here. The 810 is here if you'd like it. The Mahenge spinel that I showed you last night, the 3-carat 06, also just to give that a look here at the end of the show. That is an important collector stone. There are pieces in this world that you know will never be duplicated. That is one of them. That's a 306 in the Mahenge spinel. These are private collection from 2007. We got these stones in, and I know we weren't here as a network, but the family that is in charge actually was. They've been in the gem business for a long, long time. So this is a stone we acquired a long time ago, and now I've set into this beautiful piece of jewelry with pink and white diamonds in a marquise cut, and really emphasizing that unique shape that you're getting in the 3-carat size. And that's going to have 36 points in the pink diamonds and 128 in the white diamonds as well. And that is all good to go here for only $99.99. So 9163 is your item number. It starts with a 111. It goes way back. So it's been in our private collection for some time. Not always accessible because of the high-end nature of that museum caliber stone. So getting it here at $1,000 off. Just because you shopped it today, it's a $1,000 discount. It's $89.99, and it's only just one for the world. Then we're going to show you our turquoise trio as well. I thought one thing we haven't seen today in our entire show has been some turquoise, and so we need some Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And I've got 3 to show you that are all different shapes, all different. They're all in the same size of 2 to 3 carats. And but they're going to be different shapes. We have a pear shape and an oval and a cushion, so let's get to those now. Here is the cushion cut. That's pretty. It's very rare to see a cushion cut turquoise. There's our pear shape, and then I do have one in the oval, which is right here in the yellow. Now they will stay in the gold color they are in. Cushion, oval, pear. Which one do you like? Well, all the same price coming your way here as well for the end of our show. 13 minutes to go, and this is one of those values again that turquoise has got. It's on the rise. Turquoise is also, and that's really why every single wheel today was selected for that privilege of showing you pieces on sale that are not these days. That's the kind of the difference here, is we're making a statement here to say we can actually put things on sale that aren't normally, and that's really what's happening right now. Now I'm going to walk you through the carat weights here. So it's going to be the cushion cut in the white gold is a 291, 48 points in diamonds. It does have all the rounds. Then we go to the yellow gold. Yellow gold is going to be our 296. That is the largest turquoise up there. It's got tapered baguettes and rounds, a total of 44 points. And then we go over here to our pear shape. That is the 216, and 8 points in the princess cuts and 36 points in the rounds. So that will be our 44 points overall. Do you see the princess cuts there? It's kind of where the intersection happens of the split shank style. All 3 same price. There's just nothing quite like Sleeping Beauty. It is the best. And you see those colors here, matrix free, perfect premium turquoise here, no doubt. And somebody asked the other day, your prices are too low. They must be stabilized. That's what somebody said. They're like, she probably one of those people that just tries to pull one, you know, a fast one on us. I don't do that. It's not really my style. I think you have to really ask those questions. And I'm so glad some of you are really savvy. And usually, unfortunately, savvy shoppers are sometimes shoppers that have been burned elsewhere. I understand that. I've heard every story imaginable. I've been doing this 25 years. Obviously, there have been networks that have come and gone that, you know, don't stick around for that reason, because they're not always on the up and up, and they're not being totally honest with the consumer and the viewer, and they think because it's TV they can get away with it. Honestly, that's something that I prioritize. And somebody made the very good point the other day to think that she was a newer shopper, and she said, sent me an email, lovely email, and she said, tell me, your stones have got to be those stabilized composite materials, because the price tags are too low for Sleeping Beauty to be in its natural true form like that. And I said, well, actually, thank you for admiring our pricing, but no, they are not. And that's the big difference too, is a lot of times if you see a bigger turquoise, it's usually pieces that are essentially, it's like a powder that's ground up. They took like, you know, basic, like, you know, scraps, if you will, ground up the powder and kind of gave it this composite. I won't go through the whole process, I don't have the time, but it's basically like it's glued together to give you the look of a bigger stone. That's not what we're doing. It's not what we have here. That's not what I'm offering to you. I'm offering you the best of the best. That, yes, and to her point, that customer pointed out that prices on Sleeping Beauty of this size, 2 and 3 carat stones that are natural through and through, that are the best of the best in color, that don't have matrix, they should be tens of thousands of dollars, and she is correct. And anybody else, that's what they'd be doing. This is why we have the viewership and the loyalty we do as a network. It's why we are growing in size and not going backwards like so many are, is because we are committed to bringing the best, and yet we do that at a value. So that if you thought, I'm gonna have to go to that, I'm gonna turn to that composite material, I'm gonna get that stabilized material so I can get it within my budget, here you don't have to. We're giving you so much more quality than that. And yet, with that said, here's my blowout. So our normal everyday prices that are $49.99 are wonderful, but this is better. And that's what has people questioning, well, how do you do that? Well, we do it because we run differently than everybody else. We're our own manufacturer. We make things here. We don't get things from, that have passed through 9 or 10 or 11 different people to get to you. We're just us to you. That's a pretty simple way to do it that, let's be honest, the jewelry world doesn't usually work that way. It's one of the big reasons we can offer the values we do. We're also not 24 hours. We don't have to just spend like 24 hours showing you different. We don't bring in outside dealers and vendors and things like that that all have different quality. We're in charge of making sure the quality is consistent. And it's why you're always thrilled with what you get. And it's why we can do something like this and know that you're gonna love it, because you're not getting something that resembles this ring. You're getting that actual ring on TV right now. You just choose if you want the cushion, the oval, or the pair, but the price is not $49, $39, $29, or $19. We've got a few short minutes left to go. Let's make this easy and let's send them out right now for better. And yes, you'll take 10% off. That's not going away till tomorrow at 1 o'clock Pacific time. You've got 8 minutes to shop today, 3 hours tomorrow. I invite you to join the finale with us tomorrow as we celebrate the wrap up to our July 4th holiday weekend sale event. But this is not even 19 or 18 or 17. I'll keep going. Let me know which one you like. You cannot go wrong. Cushion cut, pear shape, oval, and beautiful mountings to go with them. And they're not going to be even $17.77. I wasn't even going to show this wheel today. This was set to be tomorrow. I just am giving you, we have shown you, so thanks to your patronage today, we've been able to show you a lot of jewelry, move quickly through jewelry, send out everything virtually. I have shown you today, and we're going to keep that going right now with a wheel that's not even $16.99 or $15.99. I will blow these out for $1,499, and those are the big stones. Between 2 and 3 carats in their size individually. You just let me know which one you like, and those will be yours, and they'll head right out to you. They don't change the gold color on these, so they will stay as they are, yellow or white. We just need to know your ring size, and then we'll have it right out to you, probably on Monday or Tuesday. So in the next couple of days to come, you've got your fabulous ring on your hand, and very proud that, I hope you're proud you didn't have to spend even $13.50 to get it. So let me know which one I can try on for you or recap those carat weights. We will do that, and then we are on our way. We've got one more thing to recap. I'm going to recap our Tanzanite after this, unless there's anything else you want to see instead. But operators, let me know. Left, right, center, or you can say cushion, oval, pair, whatever you want to do. But that is the way. $13.49. Sleeping Beauty turquoise on the rise, collectible as ever. Even more collectible than it even once was, because there's no more left. That mine is closed. Yes. You got it. Center oval gone. I love that yellow gold too. That's 8484. Let me try it on. Yes. Which one did you like, Andy? Are you still thinking about it? And that was the 2 carat 96 with the 44 points in the diamonds. Yes. Again, there are certain, I just went through this, not all. Pear shape and cushion cut remain. Okie dokie. Last call. Let's move along. All right, you guys ready? $13.49. I'm going to show you the Tanzanite that somehow we had the Tanzanite ring debut only about 50 minutes ago. We've got it remaining here for you. 1128257. Who wants that pair or that? It sounds like we like turquoise and yellow. I'm with you on that. Here we go with our Tanzanite. Last call on the show. We have 6 minutes remaining. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see, or check on availability. Don't just assume your piece is already gone. I've got a couple pieces left from the show, not many, but a couple. And then let me know if we can help you out. 10% off goes away tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So we're 24 hours away, but we only have 5 minutes today and 3 hours tomorrow, and that's it. Tomorrow's show starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's noon Central time, and that's 1 p.m. Eastern. I hope you'll join me. Big 4th of July finale. It's the 4th of July weekend finale event. We're so excited. 10%, and we got a show planned tomorrow. Wow. Wait to see what's coming out tomorrow. I'm not going to give it away yet, but you got to tune in to find out. Here we go with our 254 carat 06 in diamonds, bridge setting style, white, yellow, or rose gold as well, offered on this one, and it's just dazzling. It's just a dazzling stone, and somehow, some way, I don't know if anyone saw this or thought I was just misspeaking here, or if we just didn't spend enough time. I know we had a lot of requests come in at this moment when it debuted. So let me give you a last call opportunity, and don't forget about that round Tanzanite. That 77 pointer is just gorgeous. Make sure you grab that too before we go, because again, these discounts, I do want to warn everybody too that we're here for a few minutes, especially on the weekends, taking a lot of orders after the show goes off the air. So the show goes off the air, and it's like the tree in the forest. People think that the show is done and over and closed, and that's that, and there's no more shopping. But the phone lines get very, very, very busy at the end of, especially these weekends when it's daytime and it's not late at night. They get really busy at the end. So everyone's taking advantage. So you can't always wait around for the next following day to pick up your pieces. It's smart to do it at the end of the show today. Okay, so this is only going to be, well, we started out $69.99. Now it's not. It's just a better value here on our Tanzanite. That beautiful, it's red, white, and blue. It sure is. But it's red, white, and blue. You can wear it every day, all the time. Enjoy your Tanzanite. Enjoy the quality we provide that is so affordable, yet it is so high-end. As a matter of fact, proud to say the highest end in the world, and not going to be even $69, $59, $49, $39, $29, or even $2,500 when it looks like this on the hand. What a gorgeous piece of jewelry that is. And it's not even $39 or $29. This ring is $19.99, and with that $200 extra off, just by saying, I'll take that 10% extra, I'll take that off, I'll go ahead and save $200 extra off that silly low price and make it $1,799, and that'll be for one caller. Remember, this one you are changing the gold. So FYI, again, you can change it to yellow or rose. Yes? Emerald cut Mandarin. And did you say Christine or Christy? Christy? All right. Let me find it. The emerald cut Mandarin from earlier today. You got it. We will show it. I've got the oval here. Let me make sure I can show her the emerald cut as well. That was in that fleur-de-lis style. That was, remember, part of a wheel that we had earlier in Mandarins. It's 6707 coming up next. Yes. Here we go. So this one is also a quick request before we go. Oh yeah, nice and up close too. I'll come even closer. So you can see 6707 is our 193 private collection. Look at that, getting real close to that Mandarin garnet, showing off the clarity of that stone. And also 46 points in diamonds. This one can be changed in the gold color, so if you'd rather do white, that's fine. Don't do rose. Whatever you do, don't do rose. Stick with the white or the yellow here, but that is going to be down to, well, it's part of a wheel, so you got a big discount. Big, juicy, healthy discount of $19.99 on the Mandarin garnet. So that means that now you can get either the Tanzanite or you can get the Mandarin for $19.99, which really is $17.99. So let me show you our two left here. These colors feel like suddenly it's October and it's getting to be Halloween. And yeah, I love purple and orange together. I think there's such a beautiful color combination there. So either way, same price. So we might as well get those out the door before we go. And thank you again for being with us today. Yes. Oh, sure. The trillion Tanzanite earrings. Yikes. We don't have a lot of time here, so let me see if I can get those up for you. They were here last night. 112-8387. Call me on the Mandarin or the Tanzanite. Let me show the trillion cuts again really quickly. They deserve a moment in the spotlight. Yes. Thank you. Are you talking about the emerald cut? Okay, emerald cut Mandarin is gone. Thank you so much. And here we go with those trillion cuts for you and your caller, Victor. That's going to be item number 112-8387. That is 1204 in Tanzanite. It's the trillions matched up over 6 carats apiece. And then they have the beautiful, well, this is a lot of diamond weight for an earring. It's 92 points in diamonds. Around them, it's Omega back closure. They are $64.99. I know we only have a minute left. And that Tanzanite is still here. The Mandarin is gone. The Tanzanite is here. So you can grab that Tanzanite cushion cut if you'd like to. Otherwise, here are our Tanzanite earrings, which I'll try to give you a last look on the ear as well. They are Omega backs. Let me just pop them on the ear for you as well. It's going to be a top post at the top point of the trillion. They are, again, Omega back, so anytime you have a heavier earring, really smart to do an Omega back style. There you can see the size that they give you, and they are another $650 off, so they will be well under $6,000 to get those home. Don't forget, tomorrow, last day, we wrap it up. Our holiday weekend comes to its close, and its finale tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. Let's go back to the wheel and take a last look. Thank you again for watching and shopping today. Happy Saturday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday of this holiday weekend. Hope you enjoy, be safe, be well, and we'll see you tomorrow at 10. 10 a.m. is the Pacific time, noon Central, and 1 p.m. in the afternoon East Coast time. We'll see you then for a final 3 hours of our 4th of July. I'm Lauren Blair. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you. Wow, it's so hot in here.
Fix the equipment.
It's 86 degrees in here?
No, that's what I have it set at.
Oh.
So it works a little.
Oh. That's very warm.
Yeah, it's just the thing is.
Thank you. You can leave it like that. Thank you.